What's up, world? This is the Cannonball Podcast. I am your host, Captain C. With me are my crewmates. We have One-Eyed Josh.
Arr, what's up, mateys?
We have Ginger. So we haven't been recording for months because of scheduling issues with jobs. We're adults. Adulting sucks.
Yes.
Amen,
does.
brother. Sure fucking does.
We are reporting live from my new apartment.
So,
Weird.
yes, we're in One-Eyed Josh's new place, which is rather not bad. I mean,
The basement.
Well,
It's
it
his
is
mom's
amazing.
basement.
Shut up.
We're
No.
prisoners here.
no, this is kind of a little issue. We're gonna go. Our plan is to go bi-weekly for you people out there. So stay tuned for following Thursday. Hopefully there will be another podcast. Actually, I'm not even gonna jinx it. There will be another podcast. Not hoping.
I promise.
Okay.
Yeah. Promise.
I'll pinky swear if I
Because
could.
though Andy needs to double, but he is going to try.
I'm gonna try the best I can.
Yeah. So that's all we can ask for
That's all
him.
you can do.
That's
Yeah.
all we can ask. If we have to.
Yeah, my
we'll-
work schedule's too unpredictable. I've got the worst one out of all of
We're
us.
only
If we
human.
have to, we'll go on with Andy without Andy on
No, we'll go Zoom if we have to.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to figure. Yeah, we'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry. We will have all four of us here. So to start off the show, that was the start off. We are going to have a Twitter for you folks, so be on the lookout for that. It's going to be called the Cannonball Podcast Twitter. Hopefully,
Yes.
as long as
Hopefully.
nobody uses that name.
We'll change it eventually,
Shit.
sure. Like,
Yeah, we'll-
Somebody will try to steal.
So on that Twitter,
You
in the
copycat.
bio will be our links to Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. So however
YouTube
you
channel.
and
YouTube.
YouTube and the YouTube channel eventually when we do YouTube.
maybe
And
Facebook? Maybe?
And maybe in the future.
we'll do a Facebook channel later in the future.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Instagram? I don't know,
No,
like,
only
okay.
Facebook and Twitter, Instagram. Maybe we'll see.
I hate Instagram.
You're not going to be in charge of it.
Yeah. I'm still learning Facebook. I'm social media illiterate still.
Yes. Double Pistol Andy, being 24, has just finally gotten a Facebook.
Give a round of applause, everybody.
Yeah.
He's catching up after all these years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Instagram is still not gonna happen.
Oh my god.
It's
Andrew, I would not recommend
Instagram.
Instagram, Snapchat,
or TikTok.
Snapchat, whatever the fuck they call it.
TikTok.
Oh no, hell with TikTok.
You can't even we'll say the word.
I can't even say it
TikTok
right.
is actually a pretty good
Shit
name
talk,
for it.
yeah.
TikTok is demonized.
TikTok. That sounds like a porn
You
site.
can't say TikTok three
Welcome.
times fast.
See what I did on that TikTok?
See, I told you.
Welcome to TikTok, where all your dreams come true. And then-
You guys, vamp.
Hold on, we'll be right back.
Still paused.
All right, we're back.
Well, we didn't go anywhere.
We had to do a quick pause because somebody had to take a phone call.
Yeah.
Look, when you have to deal with your folks, that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
Even at your age, you still have to deal with.
At least I'm curious enough to put my phone on vibrate.
Yep.
yeah.
Hang on, let me check on mine.
Oh shit! Yep. Remind
Yep. Mine's on vibrate. We all take our phones
Mine's on
out.
silent mode.
Actually, I'm on one of those do not disturb functions. The one thing that's nice about the new iOS updates is that you can set that focus thing to where if you're at work, you can have it set to work, and then
Yeah.
only certain people that you
Yeah.
want to talk to can get through to you.
Yeah.
Okay,
You just have to set it up a certain way.
the thing we were talking about on social media, so you guys can follow. You guys can follow us on our socials, or on the podcast socials. You guys can stay in touch. We're going to try and be more interactive using Twitter. Please, if you're going to leave comments about the show, please be helpful. Do not
And-
be hateful.
And
You will be banned.
if you only use TikTok, but then I'm afraid you won't like.
I'm afraid we
Fuck
all
TikTok.
sometimes do.
Sorry, yeah.
We're
not-
never gonna get a sponsor from them for that.
I don't care.
Although
They're trying to.
You can die in a hole, frog.
Although I will say, I will say the Instagram reels are awesome. Are really funny that I watch.
Yeah. So
I got a couple to show you, Ginger.
Facebook
I got-
memes are hilarious too.
I gotta look
The
at
Florida
stuff,
ones
and I
are
get-
messed
I get-
up, but they're so funny.
No, I haven't
Some of
sent
them
them
are
to you.
true.
I'll show them to you later. So
The
I'm
captain.
glad I've seen
I need to get back.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Just for that.
yeah. So
What else?
so our topics today. We have an embarrassing story.
Shit.
It involves one of the crew members.
Actually, involves 3 of the crew members.
Well, it involves one. The other
Yeah.
2 laughed their asses off.
No, during it.
So and Andy, you haven't learned about this, have you?
I don't think I have yet.
No. So to start off,
Is it about
we
me?
were yes.
Of course it is. Why not?
So don't worry, Ginger, it's all right.
What?
So we had just seen Halloween Ends, so you will hear our review of that later in the podcast.
Yeah.
So we went home to Ginger's place, and we all decided to take edibles.
And those who don't who don't understand the term edibles, like you know,
I think
like
most people.
It's basically pot.
Yeah, it's marijuana
It's
with
weed.
marijuana gummies.
So for what I recall,
remember.
One Eye took
The
red,
the strongest one.
the strongest one.
He took the orange, the mild.
No, he took
yellow,
yellow,
which is mild, and you took orange, which is small.
which is why
You took the
I
blue
wasn't.
pill.
Which is
To go
why
there.
during the
Red pill.
incident I wasn't as high as these two because
I'm
only-
I was
That you
fucking
got.
out there,
Dude,
bro.
I felt so good. My pain in my shoulder was gone, and I was not as high as these two.
Dude, I started praying to God not to kill us. I was fucked up.
Dude, we were.
You're
so
always fucked up.
We were so.
I jerked off.
Hold
Yes.
on, hold on.
You heard right.
Hold on,
You
hold on,
heard
hold on,
right.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I will explain what happened. And yes, he jerked off in front of us. We were
Under
in
the
the
covers.
room.
Under the covers. Relax.
In the room. No, not to Josh. He saw it. Okay, so let's continue. Let's just do the story. So we're watching.
Nuts.
We're watching Trick or Treat, a movie that Josh has seen, or
Let's just over there.
One
I'll
Eye
get
One
it.
Eye has seen.
I'll get
Me
it.
and Ginger. No, you don't have to get it.
Okay.
We're an audio medium. Who's gonna see it?
Yeah, man. Like
I don't know. Andrew could look at it. Andrew could look at it.
I don't
No,
care.
he saw it. No. So basically,
me and Andy, right?
what happened? We're watching Trick or Treat. We're all high off our ass. Well, I'm not high off of my ass. These two are. I did, dude. I set up the TV on weed. That's how good I was.
Yeah, man.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he was pretty good. I have to admit, I was pretty
no.
astonished.
He was a pro.
Well, to be honest, I outweighed John by maybe 30 pounds.
I kept trying to hug you.
You got really cleany.
Yeah.
In the beginning of it, we were all laughing. And he's like, he kept hugging Chris.
He cried and got really cleany.
I was sitting there like,
Love
dude,
you
you're gonna
guys.
piss me off, Chris.
And then
I
your
remember
brother
that.
kept interrupting us, which was annoying. So what happened was
I'm like,
there's
"What,
a scene.
Mom?"
There's an infamous scene in Trick or Treat. Those of you who've seen the movie, you know this scene. This scene involves werewolf girls. One Eye, would you like to explain what happens?
So yes, I would love to explain. So basically, it's a trick version of the Red Riding Hood story, where Red Riding Hood is supposed to be helpless, but in this case, Red Riding Hood is the big bad wolf, and a vampire who isn't a vampire, but a serial killer principal, is the victim.
Yeah.
And it goes to a full-on sensual situation where
where
there's
you
dancing.
see where you see all these hot girls' boobs and puss.
Almost puss.
Almost
yeah.
puss. They're naked, Andrew.
Well, there's no.
And they start.
Oh,
and then they
sorry,
start
they're
to
naked,
rip-
Andy. They're naked.
Yeah. Then they start
Okay.
to transform,
a
right?
wolf orgy.
Hold on, wolf orgy.
Werewolf orgy. Yeah.
And for some reason,
Then-
no. Oh, for some reason, our friend here was so high, and that turned him on so much, he decided to jerk in front of us.
Oh, I'm not even
What were
done.
you thinking?
I'm not even done.
I wasn't.
This
I was
man,
high.
this man, right over there, Gingerbeard, put on the porn, full blast, no headphones.
Where we could hear,
Hear it during the movie. The movie still had 30 minutes left in it.
Also, so we now know what Ginger likes is porn. He likes fart porn, Japanese
It
stuff, and
it
a
wasn't.
three-way.
No, I wasn't.
Here's farts, bro.
Dude, it would sound like farts. Unless
Oh, God.
I probably barred a few times. So.
okay.
Okay,
Whatever.
You thought it was a stupid video? No.
Let it all out now, buddy. Just let it all out now.
I released a lot.
So Andy, I will tell you this. This lasted for like a half hour.
I'm not even done. I'm not even done. There is a part where
No,
John.
no, this is my favorite part. We're watching the movie, and John just yells out, "Don't look at me! Don't look at me!"
I mean, okay, Johnny, buddy. When someone screams,
Hey,
when there's total
Ginger.
Sorry,
Idiot.
Ginger. When someone screams, when there's total silence, they'll look at you, and it has the opposite effect. It makes you want to look at the person because you're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I was high. I wasn't the right. Like, obviously, I know that.
And then
I'm
you
so-
got up.
I'm so glad that I have night blindness.
John got up in the middle of the act. So I had my head turned, so looking at something. I was staring up in space. John comes out. His thing is going out of shorts.
Oh.
It was not the greatest night.
What?
This
Mine's
is why it does not pay to get high.
No,
Mine-
it does pay to
Hey,
get
you
high.
guy.
When you're
I
not
know.
as high as them, you're entertained by what these two idiots are doing.
I had to drive them home high. I had to drive these two high idiots home at one point using Gingerbeard's car.
Sorry.
Mind you, I want to mind you one thing. We all burst out laughing at the most fucked up scene in the film.
That's
Like,
true.
What
Which is
film?
kind of messed, but
Yeah.
also hilariously funny.
Well,
Wait,
dude, we
which
always,
film? Which film?
laugh when it's
Trick or treat.
Well, what?
The,
Wait.
the most fucked up moment in the movie is one of the kill scenes.
Okay. Well, I can't remember.
Of course it is.
So
It's one of the kill. Dude, we always crack jokes when we're watching horror movies. That's the one thing.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
That's the one thing that we do. Hell, you were entertained when we watched Halloween 1.
Mm-hmm.
We were cracking up jokes then. Because Halloween 1, no offense to anyone who's a Halloween 1 fan, but it is a rather slow build-up.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it
mostly
is.
stalking, so for us, it was kind of like, mostly all it took was Andy yelling out, "Don't go in there! Stop! What are you doing?"
you idiot.
No. So John goes back.
Dude,
Sorry. Gingerbread goes back, and then proceeds to finish to what I can only hear either as hentai or just some Japanese girls.
that sounded like a three-way to me, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And then all I did was say the same line from Big Mouth, where
Hang on.
it's-
No. It wasn't hentai or Japanese.
That's what you remember.
I remember. But they were rednecks. on a
What makes it worse?
on a yacht.
What?
I don't
Yeah,
think
well,
it's rednecks. It's southern stupid people.
Well,
That makes sense more, yeah.
well, they're from Florida, Tampa. So yeah.
Yeah, that makes it about right.
Right, yeah.
That sounds about accurate.
Yeah. Like
So if you guys don't know why we're called the Cannonball Podcast, we are located in the Treasure Coast, which is in Florida, where like pirates would destroy Spanish galleons and treasure has been basically found throughout our coastlines.
Yeah.
So that's why we're called Cannonball Podcast. That's why we all have like pirate themed nicknames. It's fun. It's kind of cool. I think it would be awesome. And to not go on further embarrassing our friend Gingerbeard, we did not record that.
So
So
he lucked out on that one.
he lucked out. If I recorded it, it would have been funnier.
We
'Cause-
would have played it.
Yeah. So
I don't think you'd be allowed.
I do remember the one line I said, which is the one from the Hormone Monster.
Go,
Where he's
let's
like, where he's like, "What do I do? You sleep in it, pig."
I didn't hear you say that. I laughed so hard.
You
You
okay?
missed out a lot, dude, on that
Yeah,
night.
man, you really.
You should
I
have been
think
there.
I'm kind of glad I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
You're kind of glad you weren't, but you're also kind of like, I should have been there because that sounds like fun. I could have recorded it.
I mean,
I'm not recording Gingerbeard jerking off.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't
no,
think-
dude, you can't hear jerking. All you
Yeah,
can hear
yeah.
is porn.
all you could hear was porn at all. It was just. I kind of felt bad for his brother and mom and dad downstairs.
The porn wasn't that loud. It was loud enough for our room, but I think his brother couldn't hear it. Also, he was playing Xbox.
In the next
Oh yeah,
room.
so
yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah, he didn't hear it.
Yeah.
If anything, his parents heard us laughing and snickering, but
yeah.
it's about all. I mean,
Yeah, my brother's like, he's staying with me and my parents because I guess his girlfriend, him but they were in a scuffle, and
We don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't need to hear it.
yeah, a story for another day.
It's a private story.
Yeah, you can tell us afterwards.
Yeah. So, what's our next topic, Andy?
So we did the embarrassing story.
Oh, right. Okay. So
then the next thing is-
hold on. So right. So I know the next thing. So there is another person that gets embarrassed today.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
So he has to
Mr.
finally introduce himself as furry One-Eyed Josh.
No.
Hi, I'm One-Eyed Josh, and I'm a Japanese furry. Means I like
No.
monster girls.
No, you're a full-blown furry, buddy.
Why would you?
I'm not a full-blown fucking furry.
He's a Japanese furry. There's a difference. It's monster girls.
I'm sure they count as.
They do
No,
count.
they
They count as furries, but
The way he introduced himself, it kind of sounded like we were in an AA meeting or something.
That's what I was
should
just going
be.
for.
Hi, my name is
alcoholic.
Captain C. I have a problem with cocaine.
Hi. Hello. The captains. Let's see. Like.
So I woke up. So one day, how I found out I had a problem with cocaine. I woke up in the gutters.
Let the powder on my mustache.
Yeah,
it smelled kinda
It was
funny.
powdered donuts.
Did not sound like Pounder Donuts.
Nope.
So all right.
It's-
So
All right, and for the record, he does not have a cocaine problem.
Hi.
I do not. I'm sorry if anyone else has a cocaine problem.
I
just did for the joke.
apparently I had a porn problem.
You
so-
don't have a porn problem. You would have a porn problem if
If
you
you watch
all
porn.
you did was watch porn and like in that Quagmire scene had a jacked arm
Yeah.
God.
from Family.
That
If
was-
you have,
That was just
if you're,
watching some of that internet porn.
if all you do is you go in your room and watch porn all day, then yeah, you got a problem.
But he doesn't. He goes in and plays video games. So if anything, he has a video game addiction.
And yeah, it's not as bad as a porn addiction.
Yeah, no.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near as bad as porn addiction. Some of those
That's
people
good.
can't live without porn.
Yeah.
Where's the porn? I need porn.
So yes, our friend One-Eyed Josh has decided to introduce you guys as furry.
He is a furry.
I don't. I'm
You
not
gonna
a.
open that can of soda, John, or Ginger, or you just gonna let it sit there?
Yeah, pretty much.
There you
I
go.
Okay.
probably need one. After
I'm a Japanese furry. There's a little bit of shame.
There's shame. There's definitely shame.
There's shame. But I will never, ever wear a goddamn fursuit. You can catch me. You can tell me that. The day I wear a fursuit is the day this double shot Andy can shoot me in the fucking head.
But he will have sex with the snake girl, demon snake girl from any anime.
Naruto.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
So, ladies, if you're in the comic books thing and you wear snake, this is your time. Oh wait, I should just tell your girlfriend to do that.
Yeah, when she's down across the street, you could do that.
Yeah,
Wear a snake outfit?
Yeah, for your cosplay night,
You're to cosplay at the.
where you dress up as a werewolf and she dresses up.
What the fuck? There you go, I'm a werewolf.
No, well, just go with the nude or something.
Yeah, there you go.
You're hairy enough.
All right, so now we got
I want to
the.
drop a joke on that so bad.
Go ahead.
Go for it, Ed. Go for it.
It's horrible.
Do
Go
it.
for it.
Actually, he doesn't need to wear a suit. He's got enough fur on his stomach to,
Oh, he needs to do dog ears.
and on his face too.
I mean,
Well, he does have a thinning hairline.
I'm not wearing dog ears.
Yes,
Yes, you are.
you gotta wear dog ears.
Yes, you do.
Fine.
And
And a wolf,
and a
wolf,
collar.
and a wolf,
And a collar.
and a wolf butt plug.
No, it's not happening. That's too far.
a leash. I hold your leash.
You're welcome, Andy.
God, I
That's
can't
why
picture
I
that.
Response.
You're welcome, Andy.
Man, that is fucked up.
It's more fucked up that your childhood playthings fucked each other.
What?
Andy, Toy
Oh.
Story,
Andy's room.
little Bo Peep.
Hey, yo, Andy, hey, yo, Andy, where's Chucky and Tiffany?
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, my boss sent me a meme. Speaking of that, it's super fucked up.
So while he looks that up, we'll do our next topic, which is
I sent it to you guys in the group chat. I think.
Yeah, you don't need to show it
We
to us.
go,
Oh yeah, we're good.
No, so our next topic, which is the Batman topic.
Are you? You want to do Batman or Scooby Doo?
Batman and then Scooby Doo.
Okay.
Little Mermaid and everything.
Let's do the fun stuff first.
Yes,
and then
yeah.
So the Batman topic is mostly for me, Ginger, and
One eye.
One eye because we're comic book nerds. Yes, we are comic book nerds.
Sue
Ladies.
us.
Sue us.
So fuck off if you want. Or
I'm suing
not.
all three of you.
Hey, screw you,
Eat my ass.
Mister. I only buy guns.
Yeah,
Mister, I'm dumb as fuck.
Which is what kind of a red flag? I mean,
Mister, I can't talk to women.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
I only talk.
Mister is
Weapons.
scared of the puss.
Fuck you.
I mean, the way you clean guns is rather gay.
I mean, yeah, he's like, I don't know.
I need what this bazooka, Heather.
It's like that guy from. It's like
Let's
that,
go, Heather.
For the record, I do not own a bazooka.
It's like that
No,
guy.
you just called her M15.
I am not looking to go to
No.
federal prison.
No, it's like that guy.
As far as we know.
It's like that guy from that. It's like that guy from that Penguin movie, Surfs Up, where he names all of his trophies.
Oh my god,
That
yes.
movie was awway.
That was,
And
ladies.
he's like, this is Shaniqua.
Shaniqua.
She's my dirty girl.
Wait. What did he actually? He said that?
Yes.
yes, he literally said
He
that.
says it. He says.
I thought it was a kids movie. Like what?
No, he says it's my dirty girl.
Oh, only the adults. That was for adults in the audience.
Yeah, dude, that was for the adults in the audience.
Yeah, those.
That's
how.
not- and-
How was the day when movies that were meant for kids had adult jokes in it, the only adults we get?
Andy, that's you with your guns. By the way, what he was doing in that movie.
I fucking hate all of you.
What did I do?
No, except you. I fucking hate both of you.
What the hell did I do?
Well, you laugh.
Nah, you love
I'm
it.
holding out my middle fingers like guns.
Yeah, you know
Hey,
what?
yo, Andy, I bought us a Target. I got this one gun. We came with buy one get one. Here you go.
This is also from Japan.
When 12 of you,
Ooh, Chinese.
when 12 of you,
Wait,
kids,
which one's Chinese?
This.
the pinky.
And this is the England.
Old England.
I bite my thumb at you.
That's like,
Oh, that's how that works.
that's
Okay.
That's old England.
That's
Well,
Old England, and then this one is French.
A thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up is French, thumbs down.
Roman.
Yeah.
Means to death.
We're now educating people on how to flip people off in other countries. This is awesome.
I mean, we could do the Mexican one.
Which is what? I'm
We're gonna
curious
get
now. What?
I don't know. Two strippers.
Your dick
and,
out?
Two strippers and cocaine.
How is
Oh
is that a flip
fucking
off?
god.
How's that a flip off?
I don't know. That's what.
That's showing.
I mean, it's probably when you're snorting the cocaine out.
You're jealous.
You're snorting a cocaine off of a girl's titties.
A Cobain. A
Or ass.
Cobain. Oh god.
Or out of her ass,
No.
yeah. Like they
No.
did on
No.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Andrew.
God, I love
Oh
that
shit, Andy. No.
No.
Ah, who
Dude,
cares? I don't give a fuck.
Dude, it's Andy. They know it's Andrew.
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
anyway.
call you Andy from now on.
Anyway, Andy. When you said Cobain on accident, I'm like,
Okay, so let's get to the topic.
all right,
Yes.
all right. Skip
So
it.
how do
skip
we
it.
go from Batman to cocaine?
I don't know.
It's
If
cocaine.
anyone wants to know, we haven't smoked anything and we haven't taken any edibles. This is how fucked up we all are as people.
I mean,
we are some really sick and twisted human beings.
I'll show you that.
Cheers to that. Hang on, I gotta grab my Powerade.
Right,
And then we're going to cheers to how fucked up we are on the podcast.
I'm drinking
Okay,
Cheers to being fucked up.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And Chris has nothing. Oh,
These people are
sorry.
gonna be like, what is wrong with these people?
No, they're gonna be laughing their asses off. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, so Batman. So my question for you two: should Batman be allowed to kill? Yes or no? If
No.
no,
It depends.
I say no.
It depends. If it's like a Joker scenario, yes.
No.
If it's
I think. Okay, go. Why?
Joker, student should be kept alive. Period.
I don't
Doesn't he
think.
keep escaping prison?
I don't think.
Keeps getting person and kills and kills and kills and kills.
Yes, but I don't think that's Batman's.
Arkham is just.
No, it's not Batman's. Like, it's not his problem to kill the Joker. It's the state and the government to kill the Joker. That's the issue.
I think
As-
if I were him, if I were Batman, I'd let Red Hood kill him. You know.
Well, he kind of does. I mean, like, let's be honest here. Batman doesn't save the Joker that often. He kind of lets the Joker kill himself.
Mhm.
It's just the Joker doesn't die. He always comes back. So it's almost
It's
as
like
if-
a rash.
yeah, it's like,
yeah, a
pretty
bad
much.
one.
So here's the reason why I say Batman shouldn't kill. This is my philosophy that I've heard other people say, is that it would ruin the character, because Batman has a philosophy of do not kill. And I always think, like, if Batman does cross that line, it's not that he would continuously kill people, it's that he would desist being Batman. Basically, like, he's tarnished that character, that identity's reputation by sullying it and murdering someone.
Yeah. Well, so it's kind of like he threw his identity away, you know.
Yeah, so it's more of that line of thinking where it's like, I don't think, like, every time Batman says, like, I could kill, like, if I kill someone, if I cross that line, I'll never stop. It's like, dude, I call it bullshit. It's like, dude, you'll just stop being Batman because you've sullied your identity.
Well, like in the Red Hood, the movie, he said, if I cross that line into that place, I'll never come back. And like, he does have a point. I mean, you've seen how the murderers are, like, they're just like, well, they're scary and like,
Yeah,
you don't want to.
but he said it to his adopted son who was murdered by Joker, and Joker standing right there with the fucking crowbar.
Yeah.
So it's not the right time nor the right place to be saying that to your already confused son on why he's not dead. In the comic books, Batman doesn't save him from the helicopter. Joker is shot, bleeding out. Batman basically says peace and leaves the helicopter. Because in his mind, he says, I didn't have enough time, and where he was shot, he was going to die anyway. So I'm not going to risk whatever time I have to save his ass, because the helicopter's going down. I gotta go. And then Superman says, that's bullshit, to which I said, fuck you, Superman. Like, he killed Jason. So in actuality, Batman let him die.
Yeah.
It's not his fault that he came back. Like, if I'm Batman, I'm looking at Jason and saying, dude, I let him die. What do you want from me?
You didn't kill him yourself.
Yeah, but
He's dead.
he's dead.
Yeah.
He was gonna die. Like, what the fuck?
He's like a little kid. It's like you were supposed to kill him. Why did you kill him?
Yeah, dude. He basically did the Batman Begins. No, I don't have to save you.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, dude. All right, so I think we got that answered.
Yeah.
You guys satisfied with that? Okay,
Yeah.
so now the not so fun topics for people who are, I don't know, of the woke mindset, which I don't understand why this wouldn't be good like topics, but I know that you guys can't have this argument because you can't think with reason. So I'm giving you this chance now to leave the podcast and leave all your hate comments, which none of us will read.
Obviously.
None of us will give a fuck about
We'll
it.
just send you a bunch of emojis with middle fingers.
Or we'll have Andy go through the entire thing and just block you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That's the
say
beauty
your
of
piece now
Facebook
and
that I've
whatever.
learned.
Yeah. Well, just if
Sorry.
You're good.
if you are like, just let it out. You know, like, just
So
go somewhere else. You know.
So we are all nerds, or we all grew up with Scooby Doo.
And Disney and all that type of stuff.
Mhm.
And we grew up with Scooby Doo, where Velma was at best vicarious. Daphne was still hot, but not as an airhead, because when we grew up, she was actually very competent
And very smart.
and very smart and solved most of the mysteries with Velma. Fred was still a dumbass, and Shaggy and Scooby were still potheads,
Well, they were.
and sometimes solved the mystery.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Velma's always
But
like.
they solved the mystery.
And had legitimate reasons to be afraid.
Yep.
Yeah, but the rest will just like they keep on.
They keep on moving on.
Yeah, like
So we found the trailer for the new Scooby Doo show, in which Velma is
Black.
gay. Not black. That's Shaggy. Shaggy's black. Velma's gay.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, but then was she not? Wait, no, was she not black?
She's gay.
Was it? But she kind of looks Hispanic a little bit.
Well, I mean, she always kind of looked Hispanic.
Yeah.
That's kind of the reason.
Well, not in the original.
Well, that's kind of the reason for one of our ideas, but we'll not talk about this podcast. But yes, so she's gay, which I honestly, there's a part of me that's like I don't really care, but the other part is like there's so many years of you depicting her as straight and never really at all interested in women that it's kind of putting a middle finger at all of your fans that watched it.
I'm just going to put it out there. The day this was brought up on Facebook and I was scrolling in, right? I saw a comment that stated from the first thing under this thing saying, "Oh my God, I cannot wait to watch them. I've been a big fan of Scooby Doo growing up and everything, and I can't wait to watch this series with a new diverse cast." And I sat there and I fought the urge to say, "You're not a fan of Scooby Doo at all. You're a traitor to Scooby Doo. You betrayed Scooby Doo." The reason why I have said this is because Scooby Doo was perfectly fine the way it was to begin with.
It's always diverse.
It was always diverse. And African American characters from the get-go, from the starting of 1968. Okay? Some of them were friends with the gang.
Also, like, Velma Solve the Mysteries, which another comment that I have to piss off on is HBO Max put in her description, if you go to HBO Max, in her description, she says, "Finally, a character who was never recognized for her greatness is finally going to be recognized."
She was already recognized. She was the smart one of the group. She's the one who helps everyone. She's the one who literally pieces of them. Sorry. She's the one who pieces the mystery down to get to the end, gives you who it is, and solves it. Fred just the one who creates the traps. Shaggy.
Daphne sometimes does it, but that's again. It's after the 80s. It's when she becomes badass Daphne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Shaggy solved the mysteries too. Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't as incompetent.
I think.
No. He was not as incompetent in the 70s as they like to think he is. He was actually really
There was a lot
good.
of standalone series where Scooby and Shaggy.
There's a lot of standalone episodes in Scooby Doo. Where Are You? Where Shaggy solves the mystery.
Yeah.
Himself.
Yeah, you're right. Isn't that the time where he wears a red shirt?
No, that was
In the
green. The red shirt and blue pants came out in the 80s, and those were only in the solo movies.
Yeah.
And in the 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo, which
That was strange.
I don't mind it actually. I just don't like the little kid in there.
No, neither did I.
I hate Scrappy.
This is a shot at you, won't I? That's such a shot at you. That's such a shot.
I wanted to.
He looks like he wants to punch you so bad.
I wanted to grab Scrappy and just strangle him
Okay.
and throw him in the river.
Okay, calm down.
There you
I'm
go.
going to be honest with you real quick. The reason why you hate Scrappy is because unlike unlike most people who hate him, didn't know when to stop watching the show because everyone knows too much exposure to a character causes you to hate a character.
I also like to point out that Scrappy Doo is a puppy that was useless and always was like, let me fight him. And it's like, Uncle Scooby was the smart one. And it's like, yo, dude, you're a puppy.
Run.
You're a fucking puppy.
Run, bitch.
I love how he was the villain in the whole live action movie.
I didn't like that, honestly.
I did. I kind of did.
I think they did him dirty.
I think the second movie was good and superior than the first one.
I agree with that one.
Yeah,
But that's not because of Scrappy being the villain. It's just because I like the second movie a hell of a lot more.
Yeah.
Because you got to see some flashbacks to some awesome monsters that you.
And some monsters we never ever saw, like the cotton candy claw.
The cotton candy one. I was like,
Yeah,
did you
that's
say cotton candy?
Chickenstein.
So that's the Vilma one, and then I'm gonna be honest with you. Like when they changed Shaggy to an
Black?
African American, I'm gonna be honest with you. Isn't most potheads that are portrayed in media white?
Yes.
Yes.
Like your favorite, dude, Andy, your favorite movie, Harold and Kumar. Like the other two potheads in the movie are white guys
Yeah.
that are stoners.
They're always stoned out of their minds.
If you watch Harold and Kumar, yes, it's an Indian.
They're white?
It's an Indian and an Asian who are stoners, but the white neighbors, the neighbors that
Who are
live
Jewish
who
and
are-
Jewish.
yeah, are white and also stoners. Stoners. And every media that portrays stoners are mostly dumb white guys. They
No.
happen to be nerds.
Now, I'm going to put this out. There is a media where they do portray a stoner as African American, a.k.a. Scary Movie.
That is true.
Shorty is African American, and he's a
Yes.
stoner.
That's-
But you've noticed that all his other friends are white.
Yeah.
Except for 3.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be
I saw
on that. I'm not gonna be on that. I'm just saying, like, it's just that's the thing. So it's one of those things where it's like, well, and another thing is like, isn't it more racist to show the black guy as the stoner and the scaredy cat?
Yeah. Also, like, again, Norville, first of all, I'm going to be honest with you,
Does that sound like African?
African American name at all. I'm not saying there has to be an African American name, but I doubt highly of any parents would name any African American parents would name their kid Norville.
Well, they would name it Norval, but it'd be a weird spelling
Yeah.
name.
Oh my.
Okay, the door is now. Someone entered.
Well,
Right.
clear it back.
We're in fine. So continuing on.
It's a fine.
It's
I'll start with that.
It's a fine. What are you, a cop?
No, it's Mario. Is it like Mario?
You're under arrest.
It's a fine.
it's a fine.
You are under arrest.
It's a fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm a wiener.
I'll bet you are.
That's such racism to Italians everywhere.
I'm
I'm
Italian.
part Italian, so it's really fucking matter.
I don't give a fuck either.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you
have
know-
two. Okay, so we have 2 Italians. We're good.
Yeah, well, so what's still Mario is a walking stereotype.
Yeah,
so.
but anyway, back to what we were saying. Normal.
Normal. A black guy.
Normal. Okay, so yes, it's fine. I'm like, they want
That's
they
fine, yeah.
want, no, they want to be like equal and like they want to make like it's more racist to African Americans and more lazy to recolor existing characters. In fact, African American people have even said it's lazy. Like
They
there's a
don't like
comic-
it.
There's a comic book writer who made his own company and basically said in multiple YouTube videos, like you can look them up. He said in multiple YouTube videos that this is lazy, absolute garbage to just fucking race swap characters when you have perfectly good African American characters already that you've made that could make good movies.
AKA Static Shock.
Yeah.
I love Static Shock to death. And I want a movie, a TV show, something.
With Static,
But no.
they won't do it because they're lazy and they want to be that company that's like, look what we did. We are more diverse. When in reality, you're not. You're just lazy. You changed a character
Sure.
who's been for many years white.
Yeah.
And finally be the way they were. Like no one had a problem with Scooby Doo the way it was.
No.
No one did.
No one asked for this. There was nobody asked for this, and that's why everyone got fired. If you all look now, Warner Brothers
Hired half of their
everyone.
after the diversity. No, not Warner Brothers. Hanna-Barbera. He went to Warner Brothers and said, "You fired the diversity
No, he
department?"
didn't go to. No, he didn't go to Warner Brothers. That's a lie. Do not.
That's what
lie.
I saw. That's what I saw, bro.
No, dude. No. The company Discovery, who owns Warner Brothers, is
Yeah.
cleaning house, and basically, the animation department is losing money for Warner Brothers. This is most likely a business tactic, but also like
It's revenge in a way.
not really, kind of. But we all know Hanna-Barbera is dead, so it's
Sonny's under control of it now.
yeah. But we never know what's gonna happen. Hopefully he listens to this podcast because we have other plans and
Yeah.
ideas for you that we would like to discuss one day. Also, Disney's in hot water.
Disney. Okay, now I'm gonna go take over Disney one. Listen, I'm a particular fan of the Little Mermaid. I'm not overtly a huge fan. She wasn't my favorite princess. That would never to go to Jasmine, but I think what they're doing with the Little Mermaid live action is a fucking travesty, and this is why. No, it's not because the actress who plays her doesn't have a good voice. It's not because of the color of her skin. It's because Ariel has been portrayed from 1989 till today, and every single media Disney has portrayed her as a Caucasian mermaid. On merchandise, TV show, movie after movie after any adaptation, she's a redhead mermaid, woman or Caucasian woman, right?
Yeah. Mostly, yeah. Like,
You are adapting your animated film into live action by changing the skin color of the main character. You are taking the adaptation and ruining it. You are changing the adaptation from the original source material.
that's what's happening with everything.
Well, it's because Hollywood has gone crazy, mad, trying to get in with the woke crowd. When in reality, you're only stepping on your fandom's toes, and you're making your fandoms hate you and hate you and hate you.
All we care about is
money.
Yeah.
The only thing you've done is, and this is the only reason why you're doing this. Two reasons. One, you know your live action movies either suck or don't play out well. So you're trying to cover your bases now. So when critics and regular TV critics and film critics come for your movie, you can just say they're racist and they'll go away.
Well, in reality, everybody is screaming from the mountaintops, this is stupid,
This is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
We know your bullshit and we're not buying it.
Oh no, Andy, what do you have any say in it?
Why can't they just leave well enough alone? That's all I have to say. They
I've
can't
actually
leave well
talked
enough
to someone
alone.
recently about this.
All I care about
and I
is
said
money.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Disney, and rather than having, it was an African American friend of mine, he said, and he's on part of the community, the LGBT community. He said, rather than having that, why don't we have the first openly gay Prince and Prince story from Disney? But Disney won't do that because they're homophobic.
Yeah, they're homophobic, they're racists, they're
Anti-Semitic.
They're anti-Semitic.
Indeed.
Yeah, they're everything. Also, like the fact that they say that we're none of those things. Well, let's see. You have no character that's Jewish
At all.
You have
If
no,
you do, they're very they're stereotypical Jewish.
Yeah, you have no character that's gay or like gay positive for gay people. And I guarantee you will never do it because you'll just turn one of your princesses gay. Look, Cinderella's gay now. See, we're inclusive. We're all this. Mickey Mouse is gay.
I would say Mickey Mouse would probably be the first one. They turn
Minnie
gay.
Mouse is a lesbian too. They're an unhappy marriage. Minnie Mouse
Or
is,
she's bi.
Mickey Mouse is trans.
She's
Minnie
messing
Mouse-
with Daisy.
Yeah, Minnie Mouse is seen with Daisy every weekend.
She fucked a duck.
And Mickey Mouse fucks his dog Pluto.
Wait, what?
Yes, he is.
Bestiality?
Well,
I
I
think
think
that's
that's
goofy.
it's not a beast. It's not.
Because they're both animals.
He's an
Yeah.
They are
anthropomorphic
a
mouse.
mouse
Remember
fucking
that.
a dog. I don't see how that works.
I don't know. At this point, I'm just like, get rid of Mickey. Make Jack Skellington the new head
Yes.
of Mickey.
Yes.
Disney
Yeah,
World.
that. Oh, the new mascot. Yeah.
Yeah, make him the new mascot. Like, get rid of that fucking mouse. Nobody likes him.
And that's Spider-Man.
I mean, hell, Family Guy portrayed it as Walt Disney making Minnie Mouse strip for him.
You want me to star? Don't check. I think I'm off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is such a sad. That's such
So
a
fucked.
fucked up face. That's so.
It's a little accurate if you think about it.
I mean, he was
Family
a
Guy's supposed to
horrible
be
person.
fucked up.
He was
South Park is
he
way
was
worse.
he was horrible anti-Semitic. He had sweatshops. It was his way or the highway. He
Also-
abused his animators so badly.
I also like to point out, like, well, I know the sad part about this, and this is not pertaining to anything with race swaps. This is more pertaining with like the businesses itself. The fact that you raise ticket prices now, and Universal didn't. Universal is stayed the same or is lowering their ticket prices. Disney raised their ticket prices.
They always do.
No, but I mean,
It's, you know what it means to show you? People who are going to go to the Disney World is going to shrink out the poor people that can't. I'm not trying to Disney over as being poor, but the people who can't afford to go to Disney World.
or you
are
have to wait 5 years.
Yeah, are going to have to wait. Are going to have to go down, right?
Yeah.
And all of them are going to go to Universal, Busch Gardens,
Or fucking.
Six Flags.
Yeah, but here's
why
the
not?
reason why you care, Andrew. It's not that I care if they raise Disney. It's that
me.
the fact that you would do it when we all know that there's going to be a recession. Like, we all know there's going to be a recession. I mean, hell, look at gas prices.
They're high as fuck.
They're going up bananas. Like, it's completely crap. I know this is getting a little bit political, but it's not political. It's just I see it as kind of like a fuck you
To everybody.
to everybody who's like a huge Disney fan, and you want to go to the parks, you can't go to the parks now if
Because
you
it's too
make a certain
expensive.
amount of money, because it's like, dude, for a family of 4.
How much? Let me
4.
see.
For 4. No, I can guarantee you it's going to be like almost $1,000.
Hey, one
I
night.
want to say
Above
one more-
$1,000.
Yeah, above 1,000. I want to say one more
Captain.
thing about the Ariel thing.
Well, one night. Wait, I'm sorry. I apologize, but I have a question
Yes.
for you. What if Harry Potter was black?
Oh God.
Hell no. I'm
And-
sorry. It doesn't work like that. It can't work like that.
I'll be right back.
The way he was written about in the book is white. I'm sorry.
And
That's the
homo.
thing. That's the thing about I think I have a problem with. If you have a character written strictly one way, why? If you're not the author, okay, of that character, like in Little Mermaid, you're not the author, okay? Yes, you have public domain property.
Or Scooby Doo.
Or Scooby Doo, you have domain property for a Little Mermaid. It does, but you've already established her in one way. Keep her that way.
Can I also point out, I didn't see the trailer, but I saw pictures and I
Me
saw
too.
some videos.
It looks
that,
horrible.
That animation is the worst, like one of the worst animations I've
For
ever
Scooby
seen.
Doo.
Yes,
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
that's one of the worst animations. And I mean, Be Cool Scooby Doo was horrible.
I never watched it. It was
No,
stupid.
but I saw like animation of it. That was horrible. This is a step up from that, but it's still shit.
But yeah, I'm gonna say this as nicely as I can. I have watched 30 so far creators on YouTube, African American creators, and they've all said they don't want this. They want original characters made into for movies. They want make another Princess and the Frog 2. Make a sequel to make another African American princess or a prince story.
I mean,
you don't have
let's
to
be honest here. I mean, the live action scene for African Americans isn't no better. I mean, they had that horrible, which I would say misrepresentation historic movie called Woman King.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Is about slavers, and they're the
Heroes, which they're not. They're the ones who enslaved the most men and women
Who
and
are
children,
African-American.
and sold
No,
most.
who are African.
Yeah.
And sold them to the Europeans.
Yes.
In actuality, the people that they're fighting in the movie are the people who are trying to free you.
And also, in actuality, the same people lost to the French in a matter of 4 hours.
No, two.
2 hours.
Yeah, I think the writers forgot to read a history book.
No.
I'm not-
The
I'm
one
not- and I'm
people
not
want to
picking-
hide history.
Again, I'm not picking on that. I'm just saying, like,
Propaganda.
I'm just saying, the fact that you made that movie and you weren't historically accurate.
It's
I'm
propaganda.
picking on that.
Like, that's such a disgrace. And the fact that you picked on the actress who decided, I'm not going to fucking star in your movie. I'm not going to be the Woman King because I found out what these fucking people
People did, and they sold my people.
Yeah. So fuck you. I'm not going to portray him. And then that woman who betrayed him is such,
Viola Davis.
yeah, she's such a traitor to people like her, to this movement that she says she's a part of. Like, you're such a traitor to that movement because you did it for money. You didn't do it for like the
I'm gonna say this now. If you make an historical reenactment movie, any kind, it has to do historical people or places or
You
things.
damn well better make sure.
It's historically fucking accurate, regardless of what kind of picture you're trying to paint.
Which they weren't trying to be.
If it's like a cartoon, like
Yeah, if it's a cartoon, you can let it slide a little.
Flintstones.
Well, number
Because
one.
it's not historically accurate with horse shit.
First
Oh my
off,
God, no.
well, first off, let's be honest here. When I say historically accurate, there's another thing I'm also saying. Like, yes, you can portray like white people in the 1920s as racist. They were racist.
Racist in the 1920s.
That's the whole.
No, not
point.
every
That's-
white person in the
No,
entire.
no, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
Sorry, well that was my phone. I don't know why I did that.
because you hit the button twice
Yeah.
in your pocket by accident.
Well,
And I do it sometimes too. Don't worry about it.
well, sorry about that, folks.
No, it's fine, dude. Didn't interrupt you. No, but here's the thing. Like, and this is to go back on another topic that was a long time coming that should have been talked about. When people say about like George, like when they talk about George Washington, do you know that they're not even teaching kids in school George Washington or Abraham Lincoln? They're not teaching that history in school. The only history they teach is from the 1920s to now.
Yeah.
They cut out the Civil War. They
Revolution.
cut out the Revolutionary War, which, in actuality, most people don't know this because you don't pick up a history book or you don't listen in class.
Yeah.
George Washington was not as bad to his slaves as everyone would like to make him out to be.
Neither was Thomas Jefferson, even though he was kind of a dick.
He's a dick.
But
He
was a
I'm
dick.
I'm talking about George Washington. Do not
Yeah.
bring up Thomas Jefferson. He's
Fine.
already been sullied.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the G-Man. I'm talking about the G-Man.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about...
Also, let me say this. You think everything was they're so horrible. There were actual ex-slaves that participated in slavery.
Their money.
Yeah, because it's money.
It's
money.
how they got money.
It's money. But here's the thing. George Washington, on his deathbed, freed all his slaves.
slaves.
Yeah.
That's an important fact that should be noted. He freed all of his slaves on his deathbed. He wasn't rich. He was poor.
Sure.
He made all of his money.
Through
He was a blue-collar American. He worked hard. He was trained in multiple fields. He learned how to do map making. He learned how to be a geography. He learned how to be a farmer. He didn't go to school. He never graduated school.
Yeah.
He didn't finish school. He dropped out.
I can
At
also
13.
add that
That's
the entire idea, the entire Declaration of Independence, it was set that they were going to try to make everyone equal. The only problem was
We were a fragile country. We were newly made, and we didn't want the South to secede right then.
there.
Yeah.
Without the South joining in the Constitution, there is no America. There is no nothing
So they had
to make a compromise.
They had to make a compromise, even though George Washington didn't even want slaves. He was one of the few Southerners who agreed that slavery was wrong.
Thomas
It's
Jefferson
just-
agreed to slavery was wrong, but did nothing about it.
Yes, but George Washington. Actually, no, that's not true. Thomas Jefferson agreed that slavery was wrong, but they made him take out that all men are created equal
Yeah,
and all the slavery stuff out of the Constitution.
Sorry.
yeah.
No, you're good, dude.
I
You're
had,
good.
I had to take an emergency call from work.
That's fine. Anyway.
And he's back.
Yeah,
And
I'm
he's
back now.
So you
Emergency
kinda-
call from work.
So we kind of went into like a little bit of historical stuff, but this is something that's important that you all need to learn. It's like y'all need to get off the computer and get off these YouTube
Movies.
videos that preach the wrong history and pick up a damn book and
Read the
it.
history
Read.
book.
And fucking watch the history documentary Washington.
Or, you know what? You don't want to watch a documentary? Go to Biographics. Look up on YouTube. Go to Biographics. Look up George Washington.
They
Look
will
up
tell you
Thomas
everything.
Jefferson. They will tell
Also,
you
here's
everything
another
about their
thing,
life.
and this is the one thing I hate when people say like, well, Abraham Lincoln was a racist. Yes, he was.
That's what I've said before.
He's 18. You're talking about 1800 society.
I literally...
All white people were racist. White people were racist against whites.
I literally said that easily when I said about the,
Here's a funny fact. No, can I say?
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact. Andy, who is Italian
Who cares?
heritage.
It's Andrew anyways.
Whatever. Oh, Andy. I'm gonna call you Andy.
Okay.
Yeah. He's Italian. His people, when they came over, were fucking treated like shit
Irish.
by white people.
Irish also. Irish.
Germans were treated like shit.
Scottish.
Sometimes. Scottish people. White people were treating each other like shit all the time.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about the Civil War that everyone needs to understand. And it is something that needs to be said. It is very complicated. It was not just slavery.
It was never about...
No. Let's stop. Let me explain before you jump in.
Okay.
It was not about slavery. It was a big part of it, but it was all about how the South made its money. Made its money through slavery.
Yeah.
And when you say your money is not right, the way you make money sucks, the way you make money is dangerous. Look how the North made their money. We make our money through machinery. The South isn't the North. It was always old school. It didn't have a revolution. An industrial revolution like the North did. It just didn't. It was starting to, but then the invention of the cotton gin forced the Southerners to continue doing slavery because it made picking cotton easier and more valuable.
Everybody, yeah, I get that. Like, that's a fact. But everybody's like, but they're too, okay, well, not everybody. Most people in our society are they focus on how the slaves were treated.
They focus on how the slaves were treated, but here's the fun fact. When you go into the Civil War, from the beginning of the Civil War to the end of the Civil War, the Southern Army had more desertion and more people quitting because most people said, fuck it, I'm not going to die because those rich pigs can keep their slaves.
I don't own slaves.
I don't own slaves. So fuck you. I'm taking my nephew and my son and my cousin.
And we're going home.
And we're going home. Because I'm not going to watch my son or cousin die in a stupid war that we don't even need to be a part of.
So I don't want to fight my brother's son and cousin and other. So I'm the other side of that war.
Yeah. That's the thing that's why the Southerners left. They left because they were done dying. Is basically what it was. They were done dying. They weren't getting paid.
Yeah.
They weren't getting paid enough for this shit.
And most of them didn't own slaves.
And the reason why they got into this war is because the way of life was threatening. Like, they were going to be threatening. Like, how are we going to make money? Like, we're not like the North. We don't have these factories that you all have. Like, you take away slaves, like, that's a huge part of our economy down here. Like, they weren't, it's exactly like this society now. They don't talk about how to solve the problems. They just bitch and moan. They don't talk about solutions, how to solve it. And when you get a bunch of people who aren't educated, they have no idea how the society or anything works, riled up, this is what happens. And we're heading the same way. And that's what sucks, is because we have an entire population of people who don't care about history. They don't care about their education. They don't care about anything. And we're heading that same route. When you get a whole bunch of uneducated people riled up, the next thing is war. War is the next thing. And there's going to be one day, and it's very soon, there's going to be a powder keg. And that powder keg is going to explode. And there's going to be another, maybe Civil War, maybe Revolutionary War, who knows. But it ain't going to be between the North and South. It's going to be between the poor and the people who, the haves and the not-haves.
Yep.
And that's what the war is going to be. And there's a hell of a lot of have-nots.
Over the haves.
Over the haves. So, there you go. And also, like, when our government collapses, their money ain't worth shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
I like how. I'm
sorry to be depressing, John. I'm sorry to make it depressing.
Yeah. No. Like I like to add on that. There's a story, a graphic novel, and a movie, The Watchmen, and in that story, it's spoilers, I guess.
Well, dude, if you haven't read The Watchmen, it was made in 1980. If you haven't read it, then that's on you.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, the bad. Well, he's not really an
anti-hero.
He's neutral.
Yeah.
Well, this guy, was destroyed, half the world, and he pretended it was because of a common enemy, and so because of that, the whole world was united against the fake enemy.
Yeah.
And that was smart.
Well, that's kind of what's going on right now in society, but it's just multiple enemies. Like, it used to be Russia, and now it's terrorism, and now it's Russia again.
Yeah,
Russia
again.
So
somehow
our government comes up with enemies that we have to overcome, and that's why we do it. And that's just the thing. Sorry about that little rant. Some of us are very passionate.
I just want to say one last thing on this subject, about knowing history. In this debate that I had about the Little Mermaid thing, I brought up the fact that Hans Christian Andersen, the guy who wrote the Little Mermaid, would be absolutely
Furious.
with this idea of African American Little Mermaid. And he said, I doubt highly, someone said it in the comments, I doubt highly that he would care because he was gay and so like, he died in 1870 in Denmark. Everyone who lived in the 1800s, regardless of what country, were pretty much racist.
And
Sorry to
It
tell you
doesn't
that.
matter sexual orientation.
He would have been absolutely livid.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like, he would have been absolutely livid to a certain extent. You're also comparing two different eras. Comparing 1800s to now. It's a hell of a lot different now, but it's also somewhat the same. Somewhat similar. Because now, also, I like to point out, people that bitch about America, like, if you don't like it,
You can go somewhere else.
you can leave. But let
There's
it be known.
two surrounding countries that
Dude,
you can go to.
let it be known, wherever you go to, you're gonna miss America a hell of a lot more.
Or Canada, it's more expensive to live.
No, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
Well,
like going like overseas where like people aren't as free.
Or friendly.
Well, look, this is what okay, in my opinion, America is not the greatest country in the world.
No country's
Well,
the greatest
right,
country.
in the world.
I know, but it's not the worst.
Well, no,
in
it's
the
not
world.
the
'Cause
worst at all.
I can think of worst countries.
Yeah, we could start naming
Like,
off.
oh my god! Well, like,
We
Saudi
can start
Arabia
naming off
comes to
countries.
mind.
Look at my nuke map browsing history.
Yeah.
North Korea.
Well,
Saudi
yeah, North
Arabia.
Korea. Fuck, we're not gonna have any fans in North Korea. Fuck North Korea.
Saudi
They're not even going to be
Arabia.
allowed to listen to us anyways.
Sorry,
What's Somalia?
Their electricity gets shut off at 9.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like.
What's Somalia?
Like, I love South Korea.
South Korea
We're just
is
a bunch
nice.
of crime lords.
South Korea is
Oh yeah.
dope.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Well, like,
Japan's
South
awesome.
Korea is good.
China's
China's a little-
okay.
China, no, I don't trust them.
China's okay.
It's
I
average.
mean, if you're in China sometimes.
The people of China are okay. The government
Government of China,
can
not
be
so
a
much.
little-
They suck.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's not say anything
Yeah.
more because we don't want to insult
People, yeah.
potential audiences.
Yeah.
What we're
Yeah.
trying to say is that like no country is the golden standard. Every
Every
place
country has its
sucks.
flaws.
Every country has its flaws. I would say America is one of the top few countries that
with
are
the
pretty
most,
good.
with the fewest flaws.
With the fewest flaws, but still very big flaws that
Yeah.
we're still trying to work out. But you need to understand, the government does not care. Only the people that live the same lifestyle as you care about these things. Don't listen to your government. Talk to the people.
Talk to your fellow citizens.
Yeah,
Don't expect the government to do
like
shit.
us, you know, like
Yeah.
No,
what are you guys and each
yeah,
other?
yeah.
So.
Have an actual
Conversation.
fucking conversation with
And for
somebody
the-
that you might not agree with. Like Andy. His political beliefs are different than mine and yours. But we can have a nice conversation.
Conversation.
We can have a good
And the
conversation.
difference between Mandy and I'm gonna say this now.
Mandy?
Wait, what?
I said,
What the
I said Andy.
No, you said Mandy.
No,
I meant Andy.
I'm not a girl, bitch.
as far as you know,
Sorry for misgendering you. I made a mistake. Okay.
I got-
Sorry.
I got
So
flicked off.
Andy. Okay. The difference between Andy and woke people is Andy is stuck in his beliefs, but it doesn't mean he won't listen to have his beliefs challenged and might change them.
he's not.
Where woke people are like, no, you're wrong, and you're.
Don't you should learn is that we're all in the middle. Some of us have liberal ideas that we like. Some of us have conservative ideas that we like. We're down the center.
Captain, I'm sorry, but you know what? Yeah, about that. Yeah, also, our country, now compared to back in the day, it hasn't. Our country hasn't really changed all the way, but it
Well,
improved.
yeah, it improved.
And we're still improving, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
we're still improving. Also, I like to point out, back in the day, racism was loud. Racism was in your face.
Mhm.
Nowadays,
it still is.
It
but
still can be,
it
but
can
it's not.
be, but most racism is quiet. They're not gonna say it to your face, all the time. Like they could if they're stupid and they want to get beaten up. But for the most part, like, it's changing. It's slowly changing. And it needs to it's improving. And it needs to improve. But in order to improve, you need to have conversations. You need to have these topics that need to be brought up. You need to have, like, these strong opinions that need to be, said, Right. It's not that I think that, like, African American characters is wrong. African American characters in books and comic books are awesome when they're made brand new and, like, thought of and actually put in the work to make it good. When you change or erase what?
I'm sorry, I'm showing a good point.
Yeah, I mean, you can read it if you want to read it.
Yeah. The difference between change and improvement is that, change is when you're doing something different, but improvement is getting better at doing the same thing. So.
Over and over again. That's the thing about it. That's why when people say, like, about the whole, like, police thing or defunded or whatever they talk about with the police officers, I do understand that there are a lot of cases where police officers are trained to be racist. What they're trained to look for is ghettos, like ghetto people, black people, or poor Hispanics, or poor whites, or poor, like, anything. Mm-hmm. They're trained to do that. They're trained to be racist, like to be suspicious of people. It's not right. It's not wrong. But the only way to change that is not by defunding them. It's by actually improving them, putting more money into their training, make it specific details. I actually like the idea that we had in one of our conversations a long time ago, where we actually said make special units in the police department that deal with things like mental health issues or like
people with disabilities.
Not that, well, mental health issues, disabilities. People that are like domestics. Yeah. Like deal with domestics. Deal with bank robbery, like special units
deal with first-degree murder
inside the police department that deal with all this stuff, that have the proper training to deal with all this stuff. Asking our police officers to be trained in everything is complete bullshit.
Because there's so many laws and so many rules and so many things
that can change, that can develop over time, that you're asking this cop, let's say Andy is the cop, to have to remember.
Not to mention that he has to remember the Constitution, because there are three laws that pertain to cops in the Constitution. 4, 5, and 2. And I think 2, yeah.
2 is guns.
Yeah.
There are cops that have to try to take guns away from citizens.
Yeah.
While they're in their own home.
Yeah, red flag.
Yeah. But that's the thing about having the conversation is how do you better improve police officers? Having an actual conversation and having that back and forward, like, idea swapping, like, hey, like, our idea swapping on it. Remember, Andy, where we, like, talked about it? Like, we actually had good ideas in our last podcast. And if you guys want to talk, that's either podcast number 4 or number 5.
I think it's 4 or 5.
Yeah. So if you guys want to hear it, it's a great conversation that we have. Like, there's still, like I said, we're different politically thinking, but we're pretty much similar because we're friends. And we know how to have a conversation. We know how to joke around and not hurt each other's feelings. Mm-hmm. Like, we know how to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so to get back on topic, not on topic, but to get on to a new topic that I think you all want to have fun. Like, this has been kind of serious conversation, which we do need to have sometimes. Like, serious conversations need to be had in your life. Like, you need to have a friend that you don't agree with, like, challenge you and it makes you better as a person. So what I'm trying to say out there is, make a friend with a Republican. Maybe you'll see things the same way, maybe you'll see things differently, but you can learn something. That's all it is. All right.
Next so where are we? Halloween ends or?
Wait, hold on. Oh, we're on the South Park.
Did we talk about Halloween ends?
No, not yet. South Park, and then
The movies.
Halloween Ends should be the last. Like Terrifier, Halloween Ends, and all the Halloween stuff should be the last topic. So,
Okay.
how long
Yeah.
is
So here, hold on.
How long is the episode?
Huh?
How long is the episode?
A South Park?
No, I meant.
An hour and 9 minutes.
Woo!
All right.
Damn.
Past our first hour. All right, let's go.
All right.
Continue.
Well, so in this episode, it's about South Park. Okay. Well, so it's fucked up, obviously, because it's South Park. So
It is
Well,
South
yeah,
Park.
South Park is always,
Always
fucked
fucked.
up.
every episode is fucked up. So
Well, every episode just downright sucks. Yo, One Eye, can you give me that Fanta?
Sure.
well, so in this episode, Cartman is trying to make new friends with adult
Okay.
men,
Yeah.
and well, the men just happen to be pedos, and
Well, we know how this is gonna go.
yeah,
I think Andy and I can have a good idea of how this is gonna go.
This is gonna go bad real quick.
well, it turns out in the episode there's the community of
Pedophiles.
who are trying to normalize
Pedophilia.
yeah, it's kind of like they're trying to be like the like LGBTQ and stuff, but then
They're doing that now in real life.
they are, yeah. Like I read the YouTube comments, like was saying it's a real
Movement. Yeah. South Park is one of those things where like they'll make fun of real things that they think is stupid. Like this pedophile movement to make it normalized is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and well, so at the end, like the leader of the group was like, you know what? Well, we can't help it. We're trying to we're trying to live in society as ourselves. Is that wrong? And
Yes.
Yes.
If your thing is to, as yourself, as your own person, is to subjugate children to sexual advances, sexual intercourse at a young age where they can't consent. Yes, it is wrong.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be allowed to do it. Okay.
That's why I like South Park because they actually like
Well, they address it.
they'll address they address anything.
Now
That's
listen. Here's what I'll say. Sorry.
To talk about South Park before One Night gets to his statement. South Park is a show has always been controversial. It's always been in your face kind of like thing. That's the way they did it. That's the way that the creators do it. If you ever watch any of their movies, it's exactly how they do it in their movies. They're upfront, like in your face.
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, they have in one of their movies they have a fucking puppet sex scene that goes on for a really long time.
Oh, but yeah, America, World Police.
Well, please, yeah,
Yeah.
it goes on for a really long time. But like I said, Matt Stone and Trey Parker are legitly some of the funniest people on the planet. They're not afraid to attack certain political views and
Or-
make fun of it
or-
and show you
or-
their side.
Or other or other cartoons like Family Guy.
Well, yeah, but they have a pretty good gripe with Family Guy for it. They have different ideas.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Well, I would say South Park is more like conservative leaning.
Well, no, I'd say South Park is kind of down the middle.
Yeah.
Not
Whereas
really.
I would say
Family Guy
Yeah, it's
can
more
be
like-
a little bit more liberal than you
Yeah.
would think. And then The Simpsons, I don't know where The Simpsons land.
I haven't gone nowhere.
they're
Any-
lazy.
Anyways, as I wanted to say this, okay? Now, should I say to demonize a non-offending person who just has the attraction? No. If you're seeking help for the affliction, okay?
Your pedophilia.
Yeah, your pedophilia. Then no, you shouldn't be demonized, but you've not done nothing. Simply having the attraction isn't making you a bad person.
The bad-
Okay?
Yeah.
It's when you act on the attraction that makes you a horrible person.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
Definitely true.
it's one of the lines you cannot ever cross ever like rape or or murder. Like,
Yeah. These are like it's a
lives.
fucking crime. First off.
Yeah.
Like it's a crime that shouldn't be at all crossed.
And no, you should not be called MAPS. You should not be called minor attracted persons because you don't deserve that title.
No,
Okay?
you don't.
You are what you are, a pedophile. Okay? Unless you
You can improve
and
on your mindset,
that's-
but there's something inside you that's wrong and fucked up. And there are times when I'm like, I do feel bad for it.
Yeah.
But there are also times where I'm like, I can see why it happened or why you did it. Like, to do, like, and this is not to make fun of gay people, but this is something that happens in their communities where older gay men will go after minors and have sex with them.
yeah.
And make them that thing. And sometimes those minors grow up and they do the same thing to other minors. It's kind of like a rinse and repeat
yeah, scenario.
process.
Now, does
Scenario.
that always happen? No.
But
Is it a staple of their
lot-
community?
But yeah, and a lot of times, gay males, their first gay experience is with an older 23-year-old.
When they're 18, 16.
No, when they're 15
Yeah.
Or less.
or less. There's their first gay experience. To which, like, that is what I have a problem with. I think, and this is the same thing when I think about with female pedophiles. If you're a pedophile, and you're female or male, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you choose to have sex with a minor, you should go to jail the same the same length as we prosecute men. Okay, pedophile.
No more
no,
hot teacher thing.
no.
Yeah.
Female pedophiles don't get prosecuted. They don't even have to sign. Sometimes they get away with not even signing up for registration,
Yeah.
which is wrong.
Or sometimes they don't. They just get house arrest and that's it.
Yes. So there needs to be a conversation where we treat men, young children, men, like we do with women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This can be detrimental to a young, growing boy if he has an interaction with a pedophile, whether it's a male or female. If he has an interaction, he could become suicidal. He could be
Confused sexually.
abused sexually. Could become an addict. Could be anything. Could be a number of these
Yeah.
things. Not things happen. These people are victims of the situation that our society chooses to ignore. They say, hey, you had sex with your female teacher. Good job,
Yeah.
buddy. You know, instead of,
You lived every man's fantasy.
and here's the thing is, if I had a child and I had a boy or a girl, but boy, I would say to the teacher, whether it's a male or female, doesn't matter. I will say to the prosecutor and to the judge, put them in jail for however long you put the other
Other
one in
gun
jail for. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's what it means to be equal. You fucked my son, who is 15 or 16. He's not mature sexually enough to understand that this is wrong. And this is against the law. And you should go to jail and be prosecuted to the full extent of said law. Not given a slap on the wrist, not given
A house arrest.
house arrest, or be able not to be under registration. And that's what pisses me off is that there are countless videos of these predators on Snapchat
Yeah.
talking to
Or
15-year-olds.
TikTok or all that type of shit.
And I understand like these people that are pedophile hunters that go out and try and stop pedophiles, but 9 out of 10 times
They don't even report
they
to
don't
the police.
even one, follow the law on how we catch pedophiles, or two, those pedophiles go right back on the street. Yes, you embarrass them, but you made a video, but they can just move away and change identities now.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, they'll have a new identity by the next week.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
so congratulations, you just let one go. Okay? And I'm sorry that if you're a pedophile and you've been living your life and going to therapy and not doing wrong and all that stuff, but you have to admit that children need to be protected and not subjugated to this kind of thing.
I
At
want
all.
to state another thing about that, okay? Children should not be forced to understand sexuality and that when they're young. I don't care what your job as a teacher. Your job as a teacher is to teach children. That's it. Okay.
I don't
Not
wanna
teach
hear-
them
I don't
your worldview.
I understand that. I understand that.
Yeah.
And that's a good point that they need to stop with this whole, like, I'm a transgender and thing like that. They're an 8-year-old boy. He doesn't need to know what your fucking orientation is.
Yeah.
Like-
You need to know
like-
your name and what to address you as when they for class.
Yeah. He can come to me and ask the question.
Yeah.
Not you.
My teacher looks a little funny. Can you explain why? Can you? And I'll say, show me a picture, or what did they talk about? Well, they might be trans. Well, then you just go by their pronouns.
Yeah, well, okay. So, I have a question about online predators. Like,
Yeah.
why would a kid want to talk to an adult?
Because it's a lot of times, and this is fucked up, but it's true. A lot of times, those adults pay
Yeah.
money, like they'll be sugar daddies or sugar mamas, whichever.
Okay.
And those kids, if you grow up in poverty, it's an easy way to make money.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's why kids sell drugs at young ages. It's how you make money. A kid on the street can make 10 grand selling drugs faster than he can
Make
doing
money. Yeah.
doing any other job. Same difference with these kids. They can talk to an adult, send nudes, whatever, get bank or whatever. And sometimes they're just looking for a relationship,
Yeah.
and they think that looking for older people is better than younger people their age. It's the way that they've been
think.
taught. Or sometimes they might have had a sexual experience with an adult in their family.
And
And
they
they
think
think
that's
that's
the norm.
normal.
Yeah.
That's what happens sometimes.
That's also how sometimes other pedophiles are created when a victimized child thinks that's the norm and they become affected by that trauma. They're like, well, if that happened to me, I can do it to somebody else.
Yeah, so like that's why I said it's the gay people effect. Again, not making fun of gay people. I'm just saying that's what happens in that community is the rinse and repeat effect, where let's say you're 15, you had sex with a 23-year-old.
Yeah.
Now you're 23, and there's a 15-year-old that you meet online. He lied about his age, but you find out he's 15. You're okay.
He
with it.
also knows he's gay though. He knows he's gay or he
Yeah.
doesn't.
So that's their first gay experience, and that's what happens in sometimes gay communities. It's not something that I said, not against gay people. I'm just saying that that's wrong and it should stop.
Yeah.
It should stop. No, regardless of it, I think it should stop. Like I had and this is a story that I'll share, and I know this band teacher because he went to our high school. He was Ginger Beard's band teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I read about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the podcast.
Mm.
He left his either wife or fiance and ran away with a student. Now she was 18 when they announced that they were leaving, but chances are,
They had a relationship prior.
yeah, they were fucking,
Way prior.
yeah,
Yeah.
like way prior. But because she's 18,
They think
you can only speculate. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless the student comes forward and says, yes, we were fucking when I was 17 and 16. There's nothing they can do legally.
Legally speaking, also there is
Statute
a
of-
time
yeah,
limit that I could be passing very shortly.
Yeah, by now at this point. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this now. To add the idea of maps into the LGBT community is fucking wrong. That should not be protected at all.
No.
The only time you should be protected in that scenario if you're seeking help and you've not offended at all.
But there's another thing I'd like to point out is that when you're educating kids in school, and it's about like sex and stuff like
Yeah.
that. There is that thing where I said in sex ed. In Florida, we learned sex ed when we were in 3rd grade, 4th grade.
I was
I never pay attention, so.
Well,
6th
did you-
grade for
I didn't
me.
either.
Because I wasn't here.
Yeah, well, you're from Chicago.
Yeah.
But me and Andy know that it's about like 3rd and 4th grade is when we started
Third
learning sex
grade.
ed.
I think
We just talked
third grade, yeah, I think they just talked.
In the fourth grade, we watched the video.
Yeah. I remember being removed from those conversations when I was in third, fourth.
I was not.
Fifth grade, I wasn't. I wasn't too happy about it. It made me super uncomfortable.
Well, you're a kid. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable.
I fell asleep.
I was 10 years old.
Well,
I
you're a
think
kid.
my man classmate jokes a little bit.
No, well, here's the
The
thing.
head was down.
No, well, here's the thing. When we're
Sixth grade,
you
yeah, I
learn
fell
about
asleep.
sex ed
Yeah.
basically every year after fourth grade.
Oh yeah.
You learn about sex ed. You learn about condoms. You learn about the
Sexually
girl,
transmitted
like
diseases.
what her freaking. You learn about STDs. You learn about her sexual organs. You learn about your sexual organs. You learn about how babies are made, which I don't even think Ginger Beer knows.
Eh.
You think it's storks, don't you?
Well, yeah, I
think
did as a kid. But
Okay.
I think the
And I
most
think
awkward year
Our
for
teacher-
sex ed, I think, was 8th grade. That was the worst.
I think also
Wait,
when it comes to
John,
sex ed. Sorry, you were saying. Sorry.
okay, I'm sorry. My teacher in preschool, well, she told me that I came out of the mom's her belly
Strawberry smoothie.
button.
Belly button.
That's
Very
the,
sturdy. What the hell?
interesting. That's the interesting thing I've ever heard it be called.
I never
Never heard it called be called a strawberry smoothie.
Okay.
Rubber ducky.
Okay.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Okay, so I had, and this is a funny story, and then we'll go on to our next topic. I had a teacher in science in 7th grade. It's a male teacher, pure science teacher I've ever had that talked about sex.
Yeah.
This is what he said, guys. This device, this rubber device, is called a condom. From when you have sex, wear it. Ladies, if you do not see a man wearing this device,
You don't do it.
you don't fuck. Because what will happen if he's not wearing this device is you're going to get pregnant
If you're
disease.
ovulating.
Or disease.
or disease.
Yeah.
Men,
Or both.
men, this is to protect your wee-wee.
Yeah, okay.
Your wee-wee.
Or fill it up with
Yeah.
water and throw it down a deck.
I want
It's
to
in
make
the
a
freezer.
statement
In the
real quick
freezer.
about sex ed. I think in high school, like towards the like your freshman year or something like that, they should not only should they start talking about other things like sexual orientation, as well as like in high school, but I think they should also start talking about fetishes and kinks because that's the most part about sex than anything else.
Yeah.
Fine. I don't really care.
Yeah,
They'll never do it, but
probably. Yeah, you're right.
they'll never do it because the way that we baby children nowadays, we don't want them to learn about this shit. So you're gonna.
Oh, they will. It's called Pornhub.
No, they're not gonna learn about it.
Well,
They're-
hey, you know what?
We're gonna have so many men who won't even know how to approach a woman.
I don't know why.
It's literally
like,
what we're going to.
We're going to that world. As we
We're gonna
speak.
go to a world where
World of
I'm sure you're
online
not
dating.
Andrew. Is not even that. We're gonna go to a world where it's this. They put on a helmet, and then you just sit there, and then you just like get fucked virtually by like a sex robot.
That takes all the fun out of it.
Told you.
Are you talking about cyberpunk?
Maybe some other stuff.
What that happened in the Netflix
Sort of.
show? That never happened. Well, as far as I know. As far as I know.
It
never
brought up the idea.
happened. I mean,
It's supposed to stimulate your system. I'm gonna guess, like having sex in the game is gonna make you have sex
That's in real life.
even though you're not
Yeah.
actually performing it, but your body is still being pleasured. 'Cause
Yeah,
your
so-
brain is being pleasured.
Manual stimulation.
Yeah. So okay. All right. Next topic, please.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So where were we?
It's almost.
How about the Red Dead Redemption fail? How's that?
All right. Sure. I'll tell you guys.
Yes, this was funny.
And then we'll do Halloween Ends and Terrifier and all that. And then
Yeah.
Well,
Dude, this is gonna be a long podcast.
Yeah, we
because
already said it was gonna be
This is
long.
a special, so we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, this is a Halloween special.
so far, it's. Wow, it's an hour and a half. Wow, already.
Dude, we can talk for If
Yeah,
you
man.
let us rant, we'll be here until 10.
We'll be here probably till midnight.
Right.
All right. So In Red Dead, I'm replaying Red Dead Redemption 2. If any of you cared, I like Red Dead Redemption 2. It's probably my favorite out of the 2 Red Dead Redemption games because
It is fun.
it's fun, but God, those controls suck.
Yeah, they do.
So, the mission where you go and save the dick, Micah,
Oh yeah.
who kills you at the end of the game. If it's a spoiler, I mean, you're losers.
What the fuck have you been on this time?
Yeah.
So,
Spoiler alert.
I saved Micah. And then I performed the second mission with Micah, which is robbing a stagecoach. I robbed the stagecoach successfully. I get on my horse Val, and I ride. And I get fucking ambushed by bounty hunters, in which they kill my horse, Val,
No.
before they kill me. So I lose my horse, which I had just made a steed. It was my trusty steed.
Yeah, my trusty Steve.
It was.
Wow.
Nice down.
I had lost my horse. So then the
That's
game
my
gets
horse.
you a Tennessee horse. And I'm riding back to camp. I get ambushed again. I don't see where I'm going. And I fall where there's a train tracks. And there's a little cliff.
Oh,
And my horse gets hurt. And
By a train?
No.
Hurts? It's
I did
death.
not hit the train. It fell off the cliff.
It got hurt. And it got hurt.
It got hurt?
No. It broke a rib and leg. I'm not making this shit up.
And so
No. It was still alive. It's still breathing.
It was you had to shoot your horse.
No, I stabbed it with a knife.
Hey man.
Hey, look. I did the
I was trying to save the
I did
bulls,
the Star
okay?
Wars thing of Han Solo.
I thought I smelled.
Hey, put the
that
horse out of
outside.
its misery.
Yes. Well, I have horse revival. It was a day walk to either town, and I'm already wanted in black, in a fucking other like strawberry.
Yeah.
So
You sound like you're
I mean, I was wanted in both towns. Like I'm not gonna walk
in the game. In the game, okay? In the game.
in the game.
Not real
It
life.
took me a
Well,
day in the game, which is why it took me like it took. I'm now on chapter 4. It took me a day in the game. I took my saddle off my dead horse and I walked all the way back to camp. And I tried to rob people of their horses. I nearly got robbed on a highway, which I murdered every single one of those
No
bastards.
shit, they deserve that shit for robbing you a horse.
And I took all their money and I walked it all
And
the
then-
way
and then
with my saddle.
and then
Because fuck, I'm not losing the
Yeah,
saddle.
I wish
no,
Red Evan fucking.
I nearly
Sorry.
got robbed near Saint Denis once.
I-
That was funny.
like I hate how like when you kill with somebody on the road and there's some
Oh, I
Random
had,
ass,
dude.
like,
When
witness.
I completed the highway route, when I killed all of them, these 2 fucking cowboys come up, and now I'm wanted. So I haul ass to the woods on footstep to get to the woods, and I walk the rest of the way on that woods to camp. Get a new horse, which is another Tennessee, and then I ride it for a few days. This is not the end of the story. I'm going to tell you how. No.
I wish I could been at that camp and was waiting for you. And then when you go, like, where the fuck you been? It's been 3 days.
where the hell are you?
It only took you 2 hours.
I lost my horse. Okay.
Okay, no. So I get the new horse, which is another Tennessee horse. I played that for about probably 2 hours.
And then it died.
No, it didn't die. This is how
Oh,
funny.
no, where are you
No.
going?
It's in the middle of the night. I'm riding. I run into a horse. No.
Wait,
No,
you ran into-
neither horse dies. It's a Kentucky Stallion, Buttercup. I named it Buttercup. It's black hair. Fuck you guys. That's cute. I named it Buttercup. I put my saddle on Buttercup, and I rode Buttercup to the stables in the roads,
Hey,
near
Captain,
roads, with the Tennessee horse.
It's okay. I named my horse I'll see biscuit.
No, I'm telling you how I got my new horse. I sold
I'm not gonna say.
I sold my horse that I got from camp to the guy in the stables and kept Buttercup.
I'm not gonna say what I named my camel in orchards because you're gonna make fun of me.
Did you say it?
Camely.
Dumbass.
Ew.
No,
Fucking
anyway,
idiot.
anyway.
That sounds wrong.
No, anyway. So I got the order wrong. No, I took the Tennessee horse. I got Buttercup was the fourth horse. I took my Tennessee horse back up to Strawberry, paid off my bounty, robbed the stagecoach, took the all white horse, and then rode those two horses the day journey to the stables. Both horses. Sold the Tennessee one, kept the stagecoach horse, and then played 3 to 4 missions with that one, got Buttercup, and then Buttercup plus the first horse in the game I sold after the bank robbery where you make $18,000.
Yeah.
And I bought my black horse Midnight, the $400 horse.
Appropriate.
I bought it Midnight. I got all new clothes, and then what was so fucked up is the third Micah mission where you get captured.
They
and
killed
you're-
Midnight, didn't they?
No, I got captured, and I had to escape. And the entire time I'm riding this stupid horse, I'm like, I lost Midnight, I lost all my shit, and I'm fucking poor.
And
I'm fucking broke.
And now I'm stuck with you.
And then I'm
stuck with you now.
And then I get back to camp and I get all my shit back in Midnight back with all my money. So the only thing I have to say about that whole point is, what was the point of getting captured if you get all your shit back anyway?
Hey, that's real.
I thought you were talking about the time you killed the General Stormy.
I did. Oh, okay, that was a fun story.
Anyway,
No,
Yeah.
but another fun.
hey, that's real life in a nutshell.
No,
Hey,
but
and
but another fun fact, and he brought it up. I actually the right trigger is very sensitive, and I shot
General
poor
Stormy.
guy with my gun, and I didn't mean to.
and he just steal the money
Yes, I did.
because you know, like, you killed him. Well, so like,
As
there's
well.
no use to-
Yeah.
Since you shot him in the head and killed him.
Yeah.
may as well.
Hey, I did the same thing in GTA.
Yeah,
So,
look, I'm gonna be honest with
really
you.
died.
Every
Let's
time
go.
I pay off my bounty, but from now on, I'm in St. Denitas. I hate that level, by the way. I don't like the big city.
I just never fucking paid off my bounty.
No, I paid off my bounty.
I always pay off mine.
I always pay off mine because
I
that's a
try to.
hassle when you're riding through those areas and you get
and then all of a
fucking
sudden
ambushed.
the bounty hunters show up
Yeah.
and start shooting at you.
Yeah, no. So I hate Saint whatever that fucking
Saint
city
Denis.
is. I hate it because there's a mission. The first mission, you complete the grave robbing mission. It took me forever to get out of that stupid graveyard. You have to remember, I have night blindness, so I can't
Yeah.
see half the time
I know.
where I'm going.
My favorite incident was
When-
I was stupid enough to try and ride near Blackwater.
You're dumb as fuck.
Yes. Yeah.
What the fuck were you thinking?
You're
I
On
don't
the
know.
full bounty, you were near Blackwater.
Yeah, so, because I decided I was riding near the border.
What
and I-
level were you?
I don't know. I had a bunch of different weapons, so I lined up a sniper shot because I saw a bounty hunter standing there, and I shot him in the head.
You're dumb as fuck.
Let me guess. The next thing you know, 40 bounty hunters coming around after
Yeah,
you.
pretty much. They started chasing my
You step
ass.
into a bounty hunter camp.
So here's the fun part. So I get on the horse midnight, and I'm riding because we're getting chased by cops. In that stupid city, cops show up out of nowhere. I get fucking in a jam. I was like, fuck this. I'm not losing my $400 horse. I jump off midnight and die so I can get revived.
I wish you do that in real life.
Okay,
No.
question.
Because I was like, I spent $400 on this horse. I'm never going to get it back.
Suicide.
Okay, anyone else, ever done the pulled off the 100 move of leading an entire bounty hunter trace into a TNT area and then just like,
No, I have not done that.
no?
No, I haven't done it either.
I can't remember.
I did it once. in Blackwater.
I think it's,
Actually, I've had a few little stories about Blackwater. Like I rode in there, there was no bounty hunters around. I decided to see, you know what? How far can I go?
No.
I go down the trail, nothing. I make it about another 10 feet. All of a sudden, I just see red dots galore. I'm like, oh no! I turn around and all
I'm gonna
out.
start running, dude. No, I got the buffalo skin mission where you get buffalo skin.
yes.
Yeah.
The very next mission I did, I died and I lost my buffalo skin. And I was pissed because I won that buffalo skin. Also, that cougar where you go after
Oh
you
my
have to
God,
go
the
get that
cougar.
bounty and you have to
I
face
kill
that
bison all the
stupid.
time.
You get that stupid cougar.
I got.
That was so fucking annoying because it's in a dark cave. Again, I'm not blind. I have no vision. So the only light that I have, the only light that I have is where the guy died. And this cougar kept coming, and I took out my 6 shooters and just
Shot wildly.
I got it on the 3rd try, which I was like,
That's pretty good.
I killed the lion first shot.
That's not bad.
First shot I got, I killed the lion.
Well-
But I forgot it was a lion because I was expecting a dog. This is how long I didn't play the game. I forgot that we had to face a lion because I was like Arthur. Oh, this is gonna be a dog. This is gonna be easy, and it's like, oh my god.
It's a mountain lion.
Fucking bear.
Easy boy, easy.
Whoa.
Shit.
The first time I faced it, it cut my neck. The
Mine
second
too, yeah.
time,
I
the second
fucked up,
time I
like-
faced it, I took out again. Both times I took out my 6 shooters. And I just shot at its head, boom, 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 until it died.
Okay.
But
I-
all right,
I didn't
Yeah.
have enough.
Next
like,
topic. Next topic.
Hey,
Next-
hey,
Sorry,
hey,
No, we're having fun with
hey,
this.
hey, hey.
Sorry.
We're still having fun with
man.
this.
Sorry, guys.
We
Sorry.
like Red Dead Redemption.
yeah, we're very much cowboy fans.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Red Dead Redemption cowboy
Wait,
fans.
fans.
Yes.
Go on, John.
Sorry about that, John. I didn't
Go
mean to.
on.
Are you? Because-
Yeah, I am sorry.
Okay. Well, anyway. I forgot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, Josh
Did you
doesn't
ever
have
face a
it.
bear?
Cold climate. In the cold area, I did.
I faced a vulture. And
I
Fucking hate
faced.
the vultures.
yeah.
I faced bear. I faced buffalo.
Oh.
Oh, I got another funny story.
Wait. I remember now. Okay.
Okay.
Now, well, so I was trying to rob a train, right? Like all the people in there were like obviously I was taking their money, right?
Mhm.
And then well, all of a sudden my dog was like howling he made me
Jump.
jolt, and then I shot a person in the face. Like I was like, shit! Oh god!
Those
I have a similar. I have
even
a
on the
similar
Xbox,
story.
it's so sensitive.
I have a similar story actually. I was playing it right,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had a dog. My dog and me were in the wilderness, right? This is now during the stories after I beat the main story, right?
Uh-huh.
And I swear to God, I did not see it, okay? My dog starts to howl at the moon, and that howl scared me, so I thought it was wolves.
You
and
shot your dog.
No, I'm not shooting my dog. I shot wildly.
Stop yelling!
Sorry, I shot wildly.
Oh, sorry, folks.
No, it's not that. We're
Yeah.
worried about the neighbors.
That's it.
Well, I don't know if there's someone living up there yet.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah. I shot wildly. And next thing I hear is a fucking roar. And it's a fucking bear. I shot a fucking bear in its ass.
And the ass.
So if you think it was
The
a
bear
movie, I
ass?
just start running away. And I'm like firing back and I'm like, stay the fuck
You just shot the bear ass.
out. My dog just stood there watching me run.
So here's the funny story because it's actually way more stupid. So you remember the family at the end of the game where Arthur gets sick, he gets coughed on, and you have to go visit them a second time. I forgot where this is my second playthrough. I forgot where the woman was, so I went into the barn, and I opened the door, and the guy that's standing there, the worker, is yelling at me saying like, "We don't want you back here," and as he pulls out the gun, the bull hits me. I do a full 60
Oh my
in the air,
God.
and I die.
What the
That's
hell?
how I die.
Actually, you know what? The first time I ever played this game,
So I went back to the same spot. I pulled out my gun and I shot him dead. No,
I got
the man shot me.
I got run over in GTA. Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, no.
yeah, you know what?
You ran me over.
The funniest thing I ever did was when I first started playing the game. I was actually playing with a guy I knew, and I was playing a little bit. He was watching. I drove the horse right off a cliff.
That we all done that.
Yeah, we all.
And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I killed his fucking horse, and I had to way out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I ran the horse. I ran over a wolf.
You did? Oh.
I run
In
over
the
things all
first
the time.
mission, I forgot because you're riding and you're shooting wolves.
Yeah.
And the wolf gets underneath my horse, and I run it over. And that's how I killed it.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
It is excellent.
I was like, I wish I had my easy button full of bats. So I would have been like, that
was easy.
I know.
I wonder if
Yeah,
there's an
well,
app for that.
you know what's funny?
But,
I've accidentally ran a bear off a cliff.
dude, I've run over so many people in this
How do you do
game.
that?
Honestly, I don't know. It was literally I was running away from bounty hunters, right? And a bear was near a cliff. And I ran and I did a 180, ran to the cliff where I like turned and the bounty hunters ran right into the bear. Like, ran off the cliff.
Have you ever like been chased, but then you see like a animal like a mountain lion. Have you ever tried to lead the animal like onto the chasers?
Yes, I did
Nah,
that
I've done
in
that a couple
Orange.
times. No.
I tried to do that.
I've
Racing
done
Orange.
that too a couple
Yeah.
times, but
They shot me and I
dude,
died.
I've never ran over more people in this game at night because I can't see them.
I'm sorry.
I actually,
I'm just picturing Chris now
very-
screaming,
no,
I'm sorry,
no.
I'm sorry.
No,
But that's
I'm-
why you can't drive a car. You might
No,
kill someone.
I'm getting. No, dude, it's night blindness. I'm telling you.
I know.
No,
You
no.
can't kill someone.
No, but I'm giving the ride back to the lady to good deed, and I walk into town, and I don't see the guy. I just run right over him, and they all get mad at me, and I'm like, dude, you walked right out in front of my horse. How is that my fault?
That's what I think the video game should do. Like, I think video games should become more like real life. Be
Well,
like,
This one's pretty damn close to
this
real
one
life.
is.
yeah, it's like, bro,
probably
like,
one
what
of
the
best
fuck?
ones.
He ran right out in front of me.
Well, you see, if it was real life, when like the captain, he said you walked all the way to
Yeah,
the camp.
dude, it would have taken me longer than a day.
Dude, you would like get. First of all, like I'm sure your feet would bleed.
Dude, you're on boots, so probably would have bleed. But at the end of the day, you would have died. There would have been two things you would have died from.
Hunger.
No, not hunger. No, dude. You can last for a long time if you've eaten a good meal. You can last a long time. It's water.
Yeah, you've lost.
In the heat,
It was hot.
if you're walking in the heat, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
in the snow.
Snow,
It's
you'll
gonna
freeze
get-
to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No, here's the
God.
funny. So this is my last funny story, and then I think we should move on to the.
Yeah.
I got one too.
Okay, no, so we'll do yours and then we'll move on.
Okay.
So, remember the mission? So, you save a man from a snake bite and you suck the poison out. Okay, no, wait a minute.
I think I killed
This
the
is
guy
not-
on that one.
No, this
I
is
think
not-
I shot the guy in the head.
No, this is not the funny part. I get back to town and give you a free gun on his tab. I get the gun. I get this sweet, fucking awesome rifle. I go to look at the catalog, and you hit the left trigger, and I hit the right trigger and shot the guy who
Why
sold
do you keep killing? Like
No, I didn't kill him. He ran out of the store.
you scared him
You
off.
missed.
No, I hit him here. He fell backwards and then got up and ran.
Okay, how is he still alive? Well, it's a game, so.
Don't even know.
Dude, don't ask me. I just know that it's like, wait! I yelled out, wait! I
would have just committed suicide.
I
wouldn't live anymore.
I just want to look at the catalog. I'm sorry. Fuck. No, I didn't have to get a bounty for that. I was pissed. And I'm like, fuck.
Well, dude, you should just like.
I ran out the back door, helped on my horse. I
You
whistled for my horse, and I just took off running.
But dude, you should like when he got up, you should just kill him anyway. Because
I should have killed him,
a
but it
witness.
doesn't matter because there would have been like a fucking, because gunshot witnesses heard the gunshot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would have been fucked either way. But all I could think of as I'm riding in the sunset is the guy that paid for my gun is sitting there being like, did that dude just shoot the fucking...
What the hell happened?
I gave him a free gun.
And he shot the fucking clerk.
That was a bad idea.
Whoops.
Yeah, wrong button.
Yeah, well, that was.
Well, I'm
that was
just
not
a
bad.
simple farmer. I don't know what's a simple
I would.
And those fucking witnesses too, man. I mean, I hate those things because there was a dead guy on the ground, so I stopped
that
to
was
pick
you,
up
right?
I stopped to pick up his shit. Just to pickpocket him to see what he's got, and these witnesses come around the corner. Next thing you know, they start coming after me for murder. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it was a witness murder. So I run after the guy, lasso him, yank him off, and then I drag him down the road.
That's what I did to the KKK.
Oh my god! I
dragged him down the road, and the next thing you know, I get other witnesses. I'm like,
Oh my god!
You know what I did?
Well, no, Joe.
Thankfully, I had my face
sorry,
covered.
I'm sorry, but
Does May Ginger remember something?
I well so I lassoed the guy and so I took him in the river to see if it would kill him, and well, it did. So it took a while.
No,
But
oh, you
Yeah.
drowned him?
Yeah.
Wait, here's the funny thing that I did. So remember the bounty missions that you go on to get the bounty, and there's that one where you either ask a civilian a question or you walk up to the guy and ask him a question, and it's the guy who runs away from you.
Yeah.
And you have to chase him.
Yeah.
And you find his stuff in the tree. Because I remembered the mission, I lassoed his ass up, put him on my horse, and rode all the way till I was not wanted, and then I let him go because you can't get the fucking map that way, and I shot him.
Oh,
After you got the map?
No, you can't get the map that way. He
I-
doesn't give you the map.
I lassoed the guy. Hit him off a cliff.
I did. Remember
did
the
that?
joke? Remember
Yeah.
the joke?
I've
Right?
actually engaged shootouts with the Fort guys
Dude,
too.
dude,
I
I actually made a joke, and this isn't going to be on the podcast, but I ran my horse off the cliff, and I remember Josh. I said, that's why it was so cheap. He was retarded.
You know what? When I was riding by the fort, I see some guys walk around. I'm like, I decided, you know what? Let me see what these guys do. So I grabbed the sniper rifle, pick one off. They start
You're a
running.
moron.
Yeah.
You are a
Fucking moron.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I
did-
picked
you
off
did-
another
you did-
guy.
You deserve to get shot.
Oh no, I died. I died.
I broke up
because
a
they know I had like
KKK
20
Guys,
fucking soldiers.
guys. I broke up a KKK meeting once.
Oh god!
I lassoed the
Jesus.
head KKK member, right? And I started dragging him. I did not know there was a group of wolves nearby eating, and I let go, and he was right in the middle of the tunnel.
Yeah, neither.
So, and he got eaten.
Nice.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
hey, you know what?
Hey.
So what happened if you lost out a black man and you brought
Dude, no, don't make it racist.
You know what's the
please,
funniest
no.
part about that is?
What?
It was still in full view as the rest of the KKK, and they saw the member, the leader die, and they're like,
Well, I'm out.
Yep, we're out. They just walk off. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah. So when I shot the first two soldiers, next thing you know, I just get caught in
We
a.
don't need to hear this story. We
Yeah,
know
I
what
got
happened.
caught.
You died.
Yeah, I got caught in a barrage of gunfire.
You're
Next thing you know, I
First
died.
off, you're a dumbass.
and that's for going after a fort.
You're dumb as shit. Also,
YOLO! That's you right there.
can I also point out, as Arthur, like, I've done stupid things, and it's always, sometimes it's an accident, sometimes it's on purpose.
Yeah.
sometimes it's an accident. But the one thing that pissed me off is the first mission where you're supposed to, when the guy recognizes you from Blackwater and you're running after him, and I lassoed him. I didn't fucking let him get to the cliff, and I shot him dead. And I never fucking searched the body to get that stupid pin. That stupid fucking pin. I never searched the body. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
I didn't figure out how to sell the stuff until later on in the game, and I ended up with like
this is how
$5 grand worth of
This
shit.
is how stupid you are. All right, that's it for Red Dead Redemption. We'll have more if we want.
Yeah.
Funny moments.
I'm gonna play that game next week.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, so Halloween.
Ends.
You know what? No, Terrifier first and Halloween ends.
Okay.
Terrifier. We're not gonna spoil anything for you guys.
I saw the first one on YouTube.
This-
What do you think?
It's pretty good.
Did you watch the girl get cut in half?
Oh, well, I mean, it was mostly was censored, and
See, you're a puss.
You want to watch the uncensored one?
Yeah,
I know,
No, so anyway, Terrifier 2. Fun horror movie. We're not going to spoil anything because we know a lot of
All I'm
you
gonna
probably
say-
haven't seen it.
Brutal.
Toll as fuck.
I mean, more than the first one.
I would say it was probably if I'm going to rate it better than How It Ends, like I said, it's a solid B movie.
Yeah.
yeah,
Good slasher film.
I give it a B.
So we gave it a B. It's pretty good. I recommend you guys watch it because I know a lot of you probably haven't seen it. So that's why we're not going to spoil it.
I'm
for
gonna
you.
give it an A minus.
Yeah, B. Me and you gave it a B.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Halloween.
Halloween ends.
Okay.
This is
Nah.
gonna be an awkward.
A controversial opinion.
We gave it as a movie
A B.
a B, but as the ending to the Halloween series, it's a D.
D. It's crap.
It's
Yeah.
D. It's crap. It's horrible. And I like what they were doing with Corey. I liked what they did with Michael
Yeah.
and Corey.
I like what they were hinting at.
I liked what they were hinting at. Yes.
But
I did
it
not like
happened,
the ending.
so.
I did not like the ending.
Did
No.
Michael finally die?
Yes,
Well,
but it's
well,
not. It's
But the way
we all know
ends.
Halloween's coming back. We
Okay.
all know.
I can bet on that.
Remake,
There's
reboot.
good. No, it's not going to be a reboot. If anything, it's going to either be something with Corey or something else. We all know Halloween's coming back. We don't know when. It might be a while, but we know it's coming back.
I think it's still alive. Yeah.
No, he's dead. Michael's dead. Corey could be
No,
alive.
Yeah.
Michael, what happened? How did he die?
Well,
Lori.
He got stabbed by Lori. Sure.
Multiple
Well,
times.
like-
okay.
Which
Well, she was
Did he-
like she was like she stabbed his hand in the table and what she pushed with the fridge to his legs.
it was
But
a
the whole-
weak. It was a weak fight.
It was
to begin
weak.
with.
Yeah. He could have. He was almost the winner.
He could have won it many times, and that's why I said, like, for me, I would have done the Corey doesn't die,
Yeah.
and instead, he takes the mask and leaves both bodies dead. Like
Yeah.
Corey and Michael both die, and he takes the mask, and basically,
He takes what's her name with him.
yeah, we kind of talked about. I liked what we were talking about. I liked the ending. I kind of liked I liked our version of it, maybe being two, like the next go around, the next trilogy should be like with two killers,
Yeah.
male and female, and it's gonna be Laurie's granddaughter. That's a good way to like fucking give a fuck you to Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
But no, they kill everyone, and you're kind of like that goes against what John Carpenter wanted.
He never wanted.
Evil
he never
never
wanted Michael to die.
dies.
Yeah.
Evil never
Never dies.
dies. That's what John Carpenter said in his first movie. That's how every movie kind of leaves it. Evil never dies. You think it dies,
It just
but
never,
it never
but-
dies.
Yeah.
Like
The Joker, evil never dies.
yeah.
But that's kind of why it's like my interpretation of it. The ending should have been evil never dies, but it reforms into something new. And I thought Corey was a brilliant serial killer. I liked how they never showed his Michael Myers face mask.
Yeah.
I liked how it was all close-up shots. He murdered people brutally. He took a car torch and burned a dude's fucking
Face off.
off.
That was dope.
It was a dope kill. Like, he had multiple dope kills.
My favorite kill, I think it's Michael, not Corey, is the disc jockey.
Well, no.
The DJ.
No, that was Michael. That was Corey.
That was Corey?
Yes,
Yeah,
dumbass. That was
sorry.
Corey.
My bad, sorry. I thought it was Michael.
No, that was Corey.
You forgot already? Wow.
How dumb are you? No, Michael kills they weren't that good, to be honest with you.
The only people like he killed was like
A police officer,
and a
nurse.
nurse, and
And a doctor. No.
Corey
Police
kills
officer.
the doctor.
Police officer and a nurse, but I'm going to say this now. Officer deserved it.
The officer did deserve it, but that's
he's
the
a stalker.
reason why I liked it, because Corey is like, teach me.
Yeah.
Teach me your ways.
Yeah.
And I liked how he did it was an accident, how the kid died.
Yeah, it wasn't
At the end of
actually.
the movie, which sets up how Corey
Everyone
becomes-
says Corey's-
Everybody goes against Corey. He's the new boogeyman.
Yeah.
He's the new boogeyman. I like that. I thought that was kind of interesting because he slowly
Became the thing they kept saying he
became
was.
the thing that they kept saying. That's what I liked. The problem is, and this is my problem, when you have your student hurt and potentially severely hurt Michael, his teacher, to take the mask, kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Considering Michael and him were good.
Yeah.
I felt like Michael would have given him the mask if he just asked.
the blade.
And the blade.
Yeah.
So that part rubbed me the wrong way. And then I love the part where he killed, like, the nurse sees Corey murdering the doctor. This is a spoiler, but if you haven't seen the movie,
Watch it.
what the hell have you been
Yeah,
doing for
yeah.
the past couple weeks?
During Halloween
Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
The doctor dies at Corey's hands. He beats him savagely.
Yeah.
The nurse sees it. And Michael opens the door. And basically looks at Corey, picks the nurse up, and basically, before he kills her, looks at Corey and says, and with the blade, doesn't even have to say a word, "This is how you do it." And kills her.
Voila.
And then looks
You
at
heard that.
Yeah, and then looks at her dead body, like he always does. And Corey is standing there, masked like that,
Off.
and like,
Oh, okay.
So that's how you
So
get
Michael finally talked?
no, he doesn't talk.
He doesn't talk.
But you get what he's trying to do.
say without him actually saying anything. He looks at Corey like, "Pay attention. I'm gonna teach you something.
And this
This is what you do." And
easy,
then
effective, and
quickly.
quickly. You don't want to be standing here all day beating them to death because somebody's going to notice you. You want to be efficient. You want to go in, kill them, and leave.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how Michael is. So he was teaching Corey a lesson. That's why I said it felt wrong when Corey beat up Michael to take the mask because I was like, dude, you guys were cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, what the fuck?
I think
I don't even think he beat him up. I think he just took the mask.
Yeah, he just kind of like pushed him like
he
an
wrestled
old
him a
man.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he like took the mask. We were like, are you serious? Like, Michael,
He lost.
like we've seen Michael kill a nurse and it looked like he was back to his old self, and his protege takes him out, and that's what weakens him throughout the entire movie. Like, what the fuck?
You know what? I think the creators are like what they want to just
The producers. It wasn't the creators. The producers.
the producers, yeah.
The studio wanted to also like fucking Laurie Strode's Jamie Lee Curtis, who was a producer on this, who really wanted her character to live, stepped in. And I heard there's two endings to this movie. The first ending, which everyone says nobody liked, like the test audiences never liked it.
What was the first, second ending?
The first ending, I'm gonna guess Laurie dies.
And
it's
Corey's alive.
And Corey's alive, and it's exactly what we think it is. And they said everybody hated it, but I think they lied.
I think
Yeah,
so too.
that's a lie. Come
They
on.
lied because they wanted the version of the ending that they wanted. So of
They
course
wanted
lied.
evil to finally die.
Which is
Wrong.
which we
Impossible.
all know is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because we all know Halloween is coming back. It's just not.
Michael is the staple of Halloween, whether you like it or not. That's how he is.
Yeah,
He's the
story
ghost of Haddonfield.
No, the story of Halloween is a staple killer. I said if you wanted a new killer, I could write a better movie using your ending, but changing it in my movie to fit our narrative. Whereas Corey has a different mask. He makes a shrine to Michael
Yeah.
and puts the mask there. That's the shrine. He has a different mask, which is half black, half white, basically symbolizing I am incomplete. I need my other
Michael.
half.
Yeah.
He goes on a killing spree. He's targeting, what's the granddaughter's name?
I forgot.
I don't know either.
We'll look it up for you.
No, you don't have to look it up. He's
Okay.
targeting Lori's
Granddaughter.
daughter's friends.
Granddaughter.
And slowly making her granddaughter go crazy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the movie, which you and I both thought would be really cool, is you find out
And she
that
knew the
she's
entire-
also a killer,
Yeah.
and she murders said victim who's trying to save
Yeah,
her
it's
life.
revealed that in the end of the.
And that's how. And then that's
I have
how.
an great idea. It's revealed that she's the one who kills Grandma Lori and Michael in the
Yes.
end of the first movie.
Yes, and
Halloween
that's
ends.
how it ends. Well, that one. And then the next movie, which we thought Halloween Lovebirds or Halloween
Queen Lovers.
Loves or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, it's
Loves, yeah.
it's basically two killers, whereas Corey is
Unite.
Corey is
No.
the brutal killer,
Where
whereas she
he is the stealthy, seductive killer.
kind of like sneak attack killer. But
Yeah.
I said her mask should be all white with red. We saw that in
Yeah.
fucking. I said that's her mask.
Yeah.
All white, red hair, pigtails.
Yeah.
That's her
Wow.
mask.
Okay.
And I thought what would have been really cool is when they kiss, they touch mask lips,
Yeah.
Yep.
and they never talk. It's
Nope.
exactly like Halloween, except it's two people instead of one, and that's how it's like. That's how the evil reformed itself.
It found two other people to take over.
Yeah. All right, I think that's good. We're not
Wow.
gonna.
Well,
I got my
2
one
hours.
last thing.
Okay, what, Josh?
Okay, so I
It's 2 hours
recently
already.
shared or watched the 5th installment of VHS called VHS 99. I gotta say, one
Just
thing.
give us a grade and give us what you recommend.
I recommend it highly. There was more short stories in this one than any of them.
Okay.
I would say out of it, I would give it an A+.
All right then.
There we
Okay.
go. I think that's a good stopping point. Everybody happy with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And as you all know, this is the Cannonball Podcast. Signing
Yeah.
off. I am Captain Z, and good night.
Good night.
Night.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys.